What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Sota Pod YouTube channel for yet another World Junior Watch Party. Latvia takes on Team Canada here tonight in the headliner. But let's be perfectly honest. The first two games here today were the headliners. It was ass backwards here today. The Swiss and Slovak game was amazing. Germany and Finland was amazing. I mean, Sweden blew out the freaking Kazakhs. And tonight, I imagine Canada will put at least 9 goals on Latvia. Cool to see that Latvia hockey's continuing to grow and they can keep their spot at the junior level in this tournament. But let's be honest, the two teams that are going to get their ass kicked in this tournament, just like every time they participate, is Kazakhstan and Latvia. Yo, shout out to JVD right off the bat with the super sticker. Dude, you did not have to do that. Thank you so much. By the way, the puck has dropped 30 seconds in, 19:26 on the clock in Canada, already pressuring the Latvia up the left side. Love the jerseys. Hey, thank you for the cat super sticker, my man. Thank you so much, JVD Media. We'll be up on the second channel, by the way, covering combat sports here tonight. I'm just here to learn about some hockey. This is the greatest tournament in sports, Justin, not just hockey, in all of sports. This puts the K1 World Max and Grand Prix to shame, sir. This is the greatest tournament in sports. So glad you guys are here. It's on NHL Network. If you guys have that, and if you're in Canada, it is on TSN. Latvia still trying to get out of their zone here. 19:10 on the clock. Canada in front. Back to the blue line. Up the right side. Canada brings it around the boards. Big hit by Canada. Latvia battling forward in the corner. Sends it up the right boards, but Canada's too quick for it there, and they send it back down the length of the ice. Latvia having a very hard time trying to get out of their zone in a turnover, and Canada shoots, and a nice save by Latvia. Yo, Scott, are you kidding me? We have to do it. Scott with the $2 donation. Guys, thank you so much for supporting my second channel, the Sota Pod Network here. And you're not only supporting me, you're supporting this whole channel as we grow, because I'm just the face of the live streaming here. We have editors working every single day on this channel. We have multiple faces and content creators who work just endlessly. So I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. What did you say? You don't be on the other channel? I will be covering Korean mixed martial arts tonight at 3 a.m. Eastern on the other channel. Thank you so much, Scott. And shout out to Scott for also becoming a member here today on this channel. I just talked to the co-creator and my partner in crime here at the network, and we're going to be doing some membership streams soon. 18:19 on the clock here in Latvia, finally ripping up that neutral zone, and a shot, but that goes right and wide. By the way, I think they said it was the first time in over 10 years that Canada has started a 17-year-old goaltender tonight. Yo, what's up, CST? Good to see you. Hell yeah, hell yeah. CST, this is the greatest tournament in sports, dude. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. By the way, the U.S., they beat Germany 10-4 yesterday, and Germany almost beat Finland. And Finland's a really, really good team. So it just shows that Germany and Switzerland, I'd say, are the two dark horse teams to watch this tournament. I voted for Switzerland in the poll question. I know they lost to Slovakia today, but it was a very, very close game. It's on NHL Network if you're in the United States, or TSN if you're in Canada, or you can find it. Hold on. You have to click a couple things, but it's there. I can't really say much more, but it's there. 17:49 on the clock. And we're going to have a face-off to the right of the Canadian goaltender. Again, if you guys are new to the channel, smash that like button and subscribe. We're doing play-by-play and coverage for, well, various World Junior games throughout this round robin, and of course, during the finals. 17:46 on the clock. Long shot and blocked by Canada, but Latvia gets the puck back in the neutral zone and sends it back into Canada. Sends it back Canada's way. Canada's breaking out, though. Right side, the defender. Another pass to the left side, and Latvia tried to check them there at the blue line, but Canada sending it deep. I will say at the men's level, because, Latvia, the men's team anyways, has beaten Canada in international play before. It was once, and I forget what world championship it was, but they did beat them once before. And on the junior level, the Latvian goaltender usually gives the boys, a chance to be in it, at least for the first period, before Canada will take over and, start out skating the team and gas them out. What's up, Noah? Dang. Toronto 3-0 Detroit. Huh? I'm not a Toronto fan. Dude, thank you so much to those who are donating right out of the gate. You guys are far too kind. I appreciate you guys. If you're watching, by the way, on Facebook or X/Twitter, what are you doing with your life? Come over to YouTube. This is where our community is buzzing. This is where all the action is happening. By the way, JVD, I was jamming the other day. You inspired me to pick up the guitar again. I was jamming the other day so hard to just 20, 30 minutes of blues jams. My freaking fingers started to bleed. That's how long I've been since playing guitar a lot and just jamming and shredding for half an hour. But calluses are back already, so hope maybe in the new year we'll do some music streams. I know I'm no musical MMA. He's the GOAT, but you guys have inspired me. 16:30 on the clock. Latvia, a shot outside the circle, and that goes right and wide. And another shot there by Latvia, but that goes wide. Latvia's had a few opportunities so far, and that's going to be a clear tripping on number 14 for Latvia. Fuck, their jerseys are so sick, man. The Latvian jerseys are so sick. That was a clear tripping. That was basically a double leg takedown for my MMA friends here. We're looking at the replay right now. Oh, they're just showing some of Latvia's plays. I mean, yeah, Latvia had 3 shots on net, or 3 shots there, 3 opportunities, all went wide. So Canada is leading in shots right now, 3-0. And yeah, clear trip here. They're actually going to count it as holding. Honestly, you could have counted it either way because the stick did get around the torso of the Canadian player, but he went down. Canada on the power play for the first time. Hell yeah, brother. And I liked your acts of choice. I'm not going to lie. I'm very much a blues guy, so anything Fender does the job. Canada on the right side outside the circle, weaving. He skates back, sends it back to the blue line, and shot through traffic. That goes up and wide. Say what you want, Chad, about Gord Miller and maybe some of his political views or what way he leans, but he's one of the best when it comes to calling junior hockey games. And it sucks that Canada skated into the goal post there, and it looks like Schaefer's hurt. Canada was looking for a cross-crease play, but one of their players, I have to check the replay to see if he was bumped into the net there, but he ended up losing his footing, and he went into the net, and it looks like he's in some discomfort. But as you can see here, oh, no, it was after his shot. Yeah, so Schaefer. Oh, yeah, it looks like his left shoulder ran right into the goalpost. He couldn't stop. Ouch. In the goal camera, you could see it there. Some of his teammates actually thought he scored, but yeah, it looks like his right, he's holding onto his right arm. I thought it was his left shoulder that hit the goalpost. But regardless, coming in with speed, some Swiss speed style, and he skated right into the net there. It almost looked like he was trying to get a shot off over the right shoulder of the Latvian netminder, but he ended up making a pass. But again, the play was called dead due to the bearings being knocked off. Canada still with it with 52 seconds left on the power play back to the blue line. Right side. Cowan, who looked damn good last night against the Finns, and a tip goes up and over. And now Latvia and Canada fighting for it in the corner. Honestly, if Latvia can kill this, that's huge for the confidence here. But we still got 35 seconds left on the power play for Canada. Bonk tried to feed cross ice, and that's going to bounce off number 13 for Latvia, and they're just racing to the bench looking for a change. Canada, right side, sharp angle shot, and that hits the post on the left side. Canada sends it around. Richie Back to Bonk. Bonk top of the circle. Bonk backdoor. Back to the circle. Cowan. Bonk. Cowan. Back to Bonk. One-timer shot through the slot. Beautiful block shot by number 22 for Latvia. Only one shot. Make that 2 shots for Canada on the power play there. That's going to be huge for Latvia's confidence. They had a pretty good kill. Now, are they going to be able to block shots like this through the whole game? Probably not. They do have to stay disciplined, though. They still have to stay disciplined. How long you been playing guitar for, JVD? Because you were shredding, man. I was like, damn. The MMA community on YouTube is more talented than I figured. And a nice shot by Canada and a glove save by Latvia. So the goalkeeper for Latvia is a fellow named Leonard Feldbergs. Leonard Feldbergs. 19-year-old. Actually plays in the QMJHL. All right. Not the best season in the QMJHL. Well, actually, 11 wins, 4 losses. Only an 89 save percentage, though. Canada shot through traffic. That doesn't get through. 3 months. Attaboy, man. Dude, you're crushing it. I've been playing music for a long, long time. I never really had like official guitar lessons. I just taught myself how to play. And honestly, YouTube back then wasn't even as like, you can basically learn how to play an instrument with YouTube these days. Back when I was learning how to play guitar, it was just starting. So I'd like watch YouTube videos, but now there's like straight up tutorials, man. So I think I took like 2 guitar classes just to get a bunch of like scales that I could practice, like printed out scales. And then I just kind of did my own thing. But I will say I'm way better singer than guitar player. Like when I played shows and stuff like that, I would play like the rhythm, and my friends in the band were way more talented than me. But blues is my jam, dude, and it's easy to play the blues. It's easy to play the blues. I played guitar and other instruments for 20 years and still suck. Oh, I doubt you suck. I doubt you suck, Justin. But I remember, Justin, you were commenting one stream on the pedals I have there. I only have 2 on display, but the dream is to get an actual tube screamer. I have like a knockoff one that it gets the job done, but the OCD is honestly where it's at. Canada leading in shots. Latvia doesn't have an official shot on net, despite them having a few scoring chances. They haven't been able to hit the net just yet. I will say, though, Latvia 5 face-off wins thus far. Oh, it was the left shoulder that took him out. It was the left shoulder that took him out as we're looking at the replay. And Schaffer, he scored yesterday as well, so hopefully he did go down the tunnel to be looked at by the doctors, but hopefully he comes back here. I use amplitude and it just emulates amps and pedals. Yeah, actually, that's so funny. I was checking that out today because I found my old iRig. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I actually sold my tube amp before I moved out to Minnesota, so I do need to get an amplifier again. Fender Blues Junior is the dream, but even for a little amp, it's not cheap. But cheaper than your big boys and like double stack stuff. Latvia successfully gets the puck out of their own zone, but yeah, that was blatantly offside. We're gonna get the face off just outside of Canada's zone. Oh, that's right. Latvia did go to the last year was weird, man. Last year was weird. And that's what's so crazy about this tournament. You could see one team absolutely look flawless one night against like a solid team like Canada against Finland. And then like, you know, imagine if Finland scored there. Then you're like, oh, what the heck's going on here tonight? Well, that's the beauty about this tournament. Greatest tournament in sports. 13-16 on the clock, and Canada is going to ice it. Canada, man, they honestly have looked a lot better last night out of the gate against a way tougher to play Finland team. Latvia playing some good defense here early, but again, I traditionally when Latvia plays Canada, if they have a good first period, that's it. They tend to run out of gas earlier than later. Orange amp, nice. You can get some good metal or some good like punk, scratchy tones out of orange. My brain just goes to the number 5 orange out of Vancouver. You can Google that. I guess it's kind of hockey related because a lot of the Vancouver Canucks, I guess, you can find at the number 5 orange. I think they still sponsor the Canucks, which is hilarious. Another whistle here, bro. This might be a long one. This might be a choppy, long game, ladies and gentlemen. 13:06 on the clock. Canada wins the face-off. Canada runs into each other. Puck trickles around the net. Latvia unable to get it through the neutral zone. Canada knocks it down. Canada with the breakout here. Canada up the right side. Canada weaving outside the circle. Shot. Rebound. Score! And Canada gets the rebound. Wait, the play hasn't stopped yet? The red light went. How is play still going on right now? That wasn't a goal? What is this? No way. They're going to have to review this. There's no way. I thought that went in. I thought that went on the rebound, but Latvia's still in this, and they send it the length of the ice. I imagine at a whistle, they're going to review this. I'm sure Canada's bench is going crazy right now. I mean, they thought they scored this one. I thought they scored this one. Dickinson up the left side, single-handedly keeping this puck in the corner. 11:58 on the clock. Yeah, I guess it wasn't a goal. Damn, that was interesting. And a nice hit by Canada finishing his check on the Latvian. And we're going to have a penalty here? Interference on Dickinson? Get out of here. He is not happy on that. And Canada's going to take their first penalty after thinking they scored a goal. I mean, yeah, that was interference. The puck was away. The puck was well away from the play. Okay, we're looking. Oh, that wasn't a goal. Oh my God, that just hugged the line there, eh, boys? Oh, that was so close. It went bar side to side right around the line. Damn. And now Latvia is going to have their first power play of the game. 1 minute and 56 seconds on the clock of the power play. Just hugged the line. No goal. Latvia has it. Shot. That gets through traffic. Nice save by the goaltender. And a shot is blocked up and out of play. We're going to have a face-off to the right of the Canada goaltender. That was fucking close, man. Dude, even my score reader right here thought it was a goal. Even freaking flashscore.com thought it was a goal. Wow. Yeah, JVD, if you want suggestions for some of the best games coming up in the tournament, I can 100% let you know what's coming up and what's good. Like this morning, you wouldn't think it, but Switzerland and Slovakia, one of the best junior hockey games I've ever seen. Literally in the last 5 to 10 years. It was unbelievable. Shot by Latvia up and wide. Again, they've had chances, but they haven't been able to hit the net. Canada leads 7-1 with pucks that have successfully hit the goalie. 1 minute and 21 seconds on the clock. But JVD, out there in the UK, you guys got a hell of a league. The IIHL, I believe it's called. The UK league, man, it's a rough league. More fights than hockey. It's beautiful. Than actual gameplay, I should say. It's kind of like the Quebec league out here, the LNAH. Right side, outside of the circle. Shot save by Canada and unable to get that rebound on the right side was Latvia. 56 seconds on the power play for Latvia. And Canada, honestly, the PK not looking anything special yet. They did force the puck down the length of the ice, and Latvia is going to try one more rush here. 10 minutes and 17 seconds on the clock. And Latvia comes in offside. That was something that Slovakia, funny enough, who's at a way higher level than Latvia. They were having issues. Oh, that was a close shot, man. They were having some issues with the offsides. They had like 5 offside calls. Not even calls, but they entered the zone offside in the first period alone. Canada wins the faceoff, but Latvia gets the puck. 22 seconds on the power play. Latvia, they're going to dump this in. Can they chase, though? Canada has it, sends it around the net. Canada looking to clear it. They ring it around the boards, and they do clear it the lengths of the ice. And 10 seconds left. Latvia, they're not as quick as the Swiss team. I don't think they'll have another rush here. 5 seconds on the clock, and no, they're going to go finish their change. Canada, back to full strength. Canada sends that cross ice. They bumblefuck that and have to reset. Canada, back up the right. And here comes Gavin McKenna. Pass up the left side, shot. That goes wide. Back to center ice. Bonk to McKenna. Again, McKenna just turned 17 years old, guys. 60 points in 30 games in the dub. Unbelievable. He's going to go first overall next year. Shoot, he might even go play pro overseas next year. I'm not sure how much more development he can do in the WHL. 9 minutes on the clock. And Canada still defending. Latvia looking good here early, man. Latvia looking good here early. Definitely looking better than, the Kazakhs versus Sweden. Because, what was it, 2 minutes into that and Sweden already scored? Man, Sweden got up early, quick in that first period. Canada, great job entering the Latvia zone. I mean, Latvia's just going 2 on whoever has the puck. So eventually Canada's going to get their groove here and start to find some of the open man. And a centering pass, but no Canadian there as they were finishing their change. And here comes Latvia on the right side. Number 12, Latvia. He's got some speed, man. Tries to send it around the boards, but nobody there to retrieve it. Back to the blue line, shot. I mean, a couple batches of cornbread tonight, and my God, they're good. Dude, I love cornbread. I love cornbread, whether it's with some, honey and butter, or if you, use it to dip in the gravy. Yeah. Cornbread's good shit. Latvia picking the pocket of Canada at center ice. 2-on-2 here. Latvia weaving. Who is the shot? Oh, he whiffs on the shot. That would have been crazy. Cowan brings it out right side. And Dickinson tried to jump up, and Latvia is able to separate Canada from the puck. Nice forecheck by Latvia. Canada ends up coming away with it, though, as they skate through center. Canada drops it back to the blue line. Latvia with no stick ends up pushing their man out of play, but Canada keeps the puck in shot, and a nice glove save by Latvia. And again, the Latvian goaltender, Linards Feldbergs, actually plays in the QMJHL, the top junior league in Quebec, it's a pretty good league. I mean, I'm critical of it because I'm a WHL guy, and I think the QMJHL soft as shit. But anyways, it ain't NHL soft. It ain't NHL soft. And then for Canada, like I said, they have Jack Ivan Kovic, who, again, he's only 17. Where's he playing right now? He's playing for Mississauga, so he's in the OHL. And damn, people actually have him going in, the third round. So a top young goaltending prospect here. Okay, no, he played for Mississauga last year. He's in Brampton with the Steelheads this year. Maybe not the greatest season this year. He had a way better season last year in Mississauga as a 16-year-old. I imagine Brampton's just not as good as Mississauga, which is probably why his goal percentage is down a little bit. I'm eating my cornbread with a batch of northern white beans I made for Christmas. Beans is another good thing to eat with cornbread. I'm a simple guy. Cornbread, some baked beans. Oh, and another Richie going off for Canada. Who would have thunk that Canada so far is getting more injured playing Latvia versus the Finns? You're making poutine tonight? Oh, Canada. Oh, that just warms my soul, JVD. When Canada wins gold, I'm going to make some poutine here too on the channel. We'll do straight up cooking show. We'll bring No Chill MMA. in as well because he's a big foodie. Latvia doing a good job bringing in Canada's zone. 7 minutes on the clock. Shots 8-4 for Latvia. 8-4 for Canada. But what I should say is only 8-4 for Canada thus far. Yeah, love the poutine. Did you get cheese curds or just normal ass cheese? I don't judge. I mean, obviously, like cheese curds is the way to do it, but sometimes they're hard to come by. And Canada with a nice check, but Latvia gets the puck back and they get it out of their zone, send the puck in deep, and they're looking for a little dump and chase. Bonk with it. Yes, his name is Bonk. Slides it up ahead. Gauthier with some speed. Nice check on Latvia. Canada still has it. Drops it back. Around the net. And puck goes back to the blue line. Left side. Nice poke and stick by Latvia. But Canada able to keep it in. Canada with some nifty moves. And Latvia with a great play falling to the ground to evade that pass. And Latvia, you can tell when they started this game, they weren't playing with as much confidence. They're oozing confidence right now against Canada. There's 5 minutes and 51 seconds left on the clock, and it's still a tie game. I'm the junior hockey guy, and I was vastly underestimating Latvia and Germany in this tournament. Kazakhstan. Cheese curds are near impossible to buy in the UK, so I'm using different types of cheese, cheddar, mozzarella, and so on. That's what I figured. Canada, they're easier to come by. In Minnesota, I mean, the Midwest is the cheese curd capital of the world, I imagine. Well, JVD, if you ever come to Canada or the States, poutine on me, my friend. Poutine and some really good beers on me. 5 minutes on the clock. And a partial break. Looking for the backhand. There was Latvia and a nice pad save by Canada. Another shot doesn't get through. Canada with it on the left side. McKenna weaving. Can't get the puck through traffic. Latvia doing a great job of blocking shots. John Tortorella must be just like loving this team right now. This Latvia team. Shot by Canada. Blocked again with bodies up front. Cowan has it now behind the net. Canada with it. Canada. Oh, Cal Ritchie. Oh, he's back on the ice. That's good. Draw pass for Canada in the center slot. And if Latvia touches, that's going to be a hand pass. No? IIHF reffing, ladies and gentlemen. I'll probably make some cheese curd tunes. I was going to say, it's probably easier to make them than buy them over there. Because you do a lot of cooking too, JVD Media. And icing against the Latvians. I actually love cooking, man. It's one of my things. I'll throw in a podcast or some music, and it's like my escape from, because all my work is online. Most of my work is online. 90% of it. I have a local client where I go on site to film B-roll for them, or they do a podcast on site. And we do video content for them, but 90% of my work is online, and then I stream and cover sports and edit videos for YouTube channels. So for me, working out and cooking, it's where I can catch up on music and podcasts, but I fucking love cooking, man. And I'll say I'm terrible at baking, but I'm a damn good cook. So actually just cooked some pomegranate, walnut, onion chicken stew for my friends for Christmas. And just it's called Fesanjan. It's a Persian dish. So fucking good. Cooking's my passion. Oh, that's awesome, Scott. Well, we'll start sharing more of our cooking recipes in the City Life Discord. And counter the shot outside the circle, and a nice save by Latvia. I used to do catering in college. Nice. And I've had several hospitality jobs. Nice, dude. So I worked in a restaurant growing up. And so that kind of, my dad's an amazing cook. He's, and mom's a good cook too, but she didn't it wasn't her passion. She cooked to feed the kids, right? And to stay healthy and, all that stuff, cooked good meals in that sense. Whereas my dad is my dad's like a chemist. He can tell you, oh, that needs more of this spice, or this for the dish to taste like X, Y, and Z, right? It's like math to him. So it's cool that I've got to learn a lot of my favorite dishes and some of his tricks, because he's getting up there in age, and he's not going to be here forever. So it's one of the things I really value. And that's cool that you're passionate about it too. Gun-Toting Granny loves bacon. Shout out to Gun-Toting Granny. Thank you so much for hanging out with us here tonight. Several at the same time as well. It got tiring, but I'm getting back into cooking now. Yeah, you get burnt out a little bit. I feel like cooking at home is way better than cooking on a line. Catering, I think, would be fun because it's like there's a lot of prep work and stuff like that. You're not cooking a lot of the stuff like on site, so that might be a lot of fun. I mean, cooking on the line is stressful as hell, bro. Yes, hit the like button, everybody. Hey, Gun-Toting Granny, thank you for watching the interview with the Gophers players. I hope you liked it. Was a sous chef for years. A lot of good food, bad cocaine. The Anthony Bourdain way, right? The Anthony Bourdain way. XY and Dragon Ball Z. Thank you so much for the 2 pounds, JVD Media. Dude, you are far too kind, man. Save that money. Save that money. Shot by Canada, blocked by Latvia. 3 minutes and 18 seconds on the clock. Canada still has it, trying to get the puck through traffic. Right side. Back to the blue line. Canada leaves it back for Gauthier. And Canada's up to Gavin McKenna here. Gavin McKenna. Backhand pass to center, and Latvia tracks that one. And we got a little brouhaha here. Again, you can't fight in the IIHF. You can't fight in the U20s, or, I think you get kicked out of the game. So, you can. Like last year in the gold medal game, Sweden and the USA threw down because I think the US blew a kiss to the Swedish audience last year, and the Sweden players did not like that upon him scoring a goal. And it looks like Cratton is going to take a penalty here for Canada. 3 minutes on the clock, and Latvia is going to go up a man. Again, thank you so much, JVD Media. Shout out to the Dragon Ball Z fans out there. Rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. That was probably one of the celebrity losses that we had this year that I was like, oh, that one hurt. Thank you so much, JVD Media, for the super sticker and the just straight up donation. Freaking 3 pounds up in this motherfucking Scott with the $2. And a slashing call on Canada. Oh, man. Let's take a look at the replay here. Where is this call? Oh, he hit the goalie. He hit the left arm of the goalie. That's why. You know what? Honestly, it looked like Latvia hooked the player that slashed the goalie. I figure that should just be like offsettings. But anyways, 2 minutes and 56 seconds on the clock. And Latvia's on the power play. Canada rings this around the board, but Latvia keeps it in right side. And Canada keeps it out. The interview was great. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I can't believe. So Matthew Wood, Gun-Toting Granny, is from my hometown in Canada of Nanaimo. His parents actually live a few blocks away from my parents, which was just crazy it was just crazy. It's a small world. And a shot to the slot. That doesn't get through traffic. Bounces off a Canadian stick up in the air. 1 minute and 22 seconds left on the Latvian power play. 2 minutes and 22 seconds left in the first period. Latvia shot from the circle. And that doesn't get through the bodies up front, but looking for the rebound there was Latvia, and Canada ends up batting the rebound down the length of the ice. Yeah, they were awesome. Kintaro Miura hit hard too. 2 minutes on the clock. A few restaurants near me sell poutine with cheese curds, and it's fucking amazing. I actually haven't seen. Sorry. My bad. Yes. I was just like, wait, who's that again? And yeah, no, that one stung as well, dude. That one stung as well. Sorry, my mind went somewhere else for a second. I was like, what were we talking about again? Oh, yes, with the Akira Toriyama, yeah. It was a tough year, man. It was a tough year. And I feel like we say that every year, but that's life, right? That's life. What did the Buddha say? Life is suffering. But that's why we find the little things to keep us happy. Community being one of them. And we have a great community here. Final stretch there for Latvia. Nice shot. Rebound, and this puck's going to go down the length of the ice. "57 seconds on the clock." What else did he author? I know there was Berserk, and I know there's another obvious one that I'm missing. And a nice job by Canada, and they don't enter the zone. Great job by Canada killing that penalty. And look at that. This Latvian player, man, what number is he? Number 9 for Latvia. He's huge. He's huge, bro. Damn, yeah, and the Canadians have to work to get him out of the crease. My goodness. I think Buddha said he'd snatch every motherfucking birthday. Oh, shout out to Steven Seagal. Canucks fan, let's go, Noah Dang. Yeah, here in the Midwest, they bread the cheese curds and have a bunch of crazy sauces that you can dip them in. Final 15 seconds of the period, and Canada tries to get one more rush going. Canada up through the blue line. I think Canada's a little like shocked right now. Like, shit, this Latvian team is way better than we thought. Canada finishes their check, but Latvia has it 2-3, or I should say 3-2-1, and that is it for the first period, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot believe that shots are 12-9 in favor of Canada, but still, and the score is 0-0. That's crazy. Well, keep the comments coming, guys. We got 20 minutes now of a intermission. I mean, there's not even anything to go over in the box score other than Canada took 2 penalties. Latvia took 1. Latvia was able to kill off that first penalty. The Sam Dickinson interference call, sure. The second call, I think, should have been offsetting because, yes, I think that Berkeley Caton slashed the goaltender, but I also think Berkeley Caton got hooked while he was slashing the goaltender, so I think that one could have been offsetting, but alas, Canada was able to kill off the penalty. But typically, Canada goes up 2-3 against Latvia, and then, by halfway through the second period, the floodgates open. I am very impressed with what we've seen from Latvia thus far. Goaltending, defense, and you can tell, man. You can tell. Once they killed off that first penalty and were able to start getting shots on the net, not shots like in the first 5 minutes where they were just flinging by the goaltender, you can see their confidence. You can see their confidence rise. And look, as much as I want Canada to win, I would rather it be a competitive game in any game that I watch and cover here than just a blowout. Now, again, from just a pure Canadian perspective, what the fuck, Canada? But from someone, calling this game, hanging out with you guys in the chat and watching this tournament, dude, I want to see more games like Swiss, Slovakia. I want to see more games. Germany, Finland, right? 10-1. You think they're going to score 10 in 2 periods? I mean, it surely is possible if they gas, but it doesn't look like they're gassing right now, Noah. Because that's always been my thing with Latvia. They're good, or like they can hold their own until the wheels fall off. Now, obviously, they don't have the same offensive juggernauts that Canada do, like not even close. So for those who don't know, as far as this, like the tiers of nations for this tournament, it goes Canada number 1, like always. They're always in kind of a tier in themselves because they could ice a B and probably C team that could medal in this tournament because hockey is Canada. I'm joking. Okay. Well, I mean, if you would have told me that in the beginning, like in the last stream, Noah, when we were talking about it, I mean, I thought it was going to be no less than 9-0 for Canada. Now I'm like, you know what? This might be not as big of a blowout as I expected. But you know what, Noah? I recall last year, it was either last year or the year before, Switzerland had it close against Canada in the first period. You might recall this too. First period, I don't think anyone scored. Canada might have scored, or even the Swiss might have scored. I remember going into the second period being like, what's going on? Canada ends up winning like 12-2 or something. And I was like, okay. So we'll see. But Canada being forced to play a physical game here early as well. They were kind of forced into that against the Finns, but they were dictating the pace against the Finns. In this one, it's kind of been like those pesky Latvians, dude. Every time we get anything going, they have good sticks. They're good at poking the puck away. And so far, they've been relatively disciplined. Now, I didn't like that first trip or hold, I guess they called it originally. But other than that, I've been impressed. This has been a fun showing from Latvia. Again, as a Canadian, what the fuck, Canada? Thanks, Noah. Appreciate it. Like the stream, guys. Just smash that like button if you haven't already. We post daily podcast clips on this channel, and you can find all of our podcasts under our network, wherever you get your podcasts from, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, you name it. Monday, NCAA podcast, NCAA college hockey. Tuesday, NHL and Minnesota Wild prospect show. Wednesday, NHL wide show, as well as your Minnesota Wild and Gophers coverage from athletic writer Joe Smith. Fellowship of the Rink. Check it out. Thursday, more college hockey. And Friday, Wildly Informed. That is right, the Hockey Analytics Show hosted by yours truly and Brett Marshall. So we have 5 podcasts that drop every single weekday, audio and on YouTube, plus Monday live streams, plus Wednesday live streams, plus NHL live streams, plus IIHF live streams. Bro, we are literally posting or streaming something on this channel, sometimes 3 videos plus stream every single day. So if you are a hockey fanatic, if you're a hockey junkie, you're really just getting into the sport, whether you're in the state of Minnesota or not, whether you're a Wild fan or not, there's something for everybody on this channel. And we post a lot of craft beer content as well. Speaking of, I mean, it is Friday. I mean, I should crack a wobbly pop. I've drank about I'm 1.5 of these in. I've been trying to drink at least two of these a day. So if we get through this before the third, we'll crack a wobbly pop. Because I got some decent beers for Christmas. Yo, what's up, RJ? Good to see you. Hurricanes 2 versus the Devil. Oh, Hurricanes 2, Devils 4. Second period. Toronto 3, Detroit 0. Blackhawks 0. Sabres. Damn, poor the Leprechaun. He's a big fan of the Blackhawks. Bruins versus Blue Jackets. Blue Jackets 4. Dude, spoke Z. Poor guy. And the Wild versus Stars 0-0. Nashville 1-1 or 1-2 versus the Blues. Kirill Kaprizov out of the lineup for the Minnesota Wild, by the way, guys. Shots on goal again, 12-9 for Canada. Latvian goalie looks dialed. Canada's goalie looks pretty good as well. Like I said, the first time, I think the broadcast said in over 10 years that Canada has started a 17-year-old. Usually they start 18, 19, or 20-year-olds. But they wanted to give their George, who played last night, who was clutch for them in the third period, by the way, just a break and have him fresh for... What's the big game for Canada tomorrow? Because Canada's had an easy first 2 games. I'm not going to lie. They play... Well, actually, they haven't. The U.S. is going to have an easy first 2 games. Canada has an easy second game here as they played Finland to open up the tournament, which, again, scratch that. They didn't have 2 easy games. Finland was a tough one, but they play Latvia, obviously, right now. And then, Germany on the 29th. So they get the 28th off. U.S. is playing Latvia tomorrow. Poor Latvia. And the Czechs play Kazakhstan tomorrow. But is Germany an easy team now? Honestly, I can't keep saying that. Germany almost beat the Finns, man. Germany almost beat the Finns, and I know the score sheet said 10-4 for the Americans. I promise you guys, it was a very competitive game. Dude, I know. Dude, Latvia, again, they haven't had too many threatening opportunities. One or two real threatening goal opportunities. But they've been really plugging up the shooting lanes for Canada. And Latvia's goalie, he's been making some really good saves. Today, Colorado Avalanche Mackenzie Blackwood signed a 5-year contract, $5.2 million a year, $26.2 million in total. Damn. I mean, that's the one thing. Colorado, they won their cup. And then they haven't really been able to solidify the goaltending position since. By the way, guys, if you're watching on Facebook or Twitter/X. Come over to YouTube. This is where our community is. This is funny. A tweet from the co-creator of the channel. World Junior Canada is tied with Latvia 0-0 at the first intermission, and Isha at VI Sports Talk is on the verge of a full-blown meltdown. I would never suggest going into the live YouTube chat to troll him, but I also can't stop you. Shout out to the state of Hoppy. They got to get fighting. Unfortunately, in IIHF and international play, you can fight, but if you do, you get automatically kicked out of the game. So it's one of those things. It's like when emotions boil over towards like the end of the tournament is where you see some of the fights. That again, this is the greatest tournament in sports. It would be just that much better if they could fight. Back in the day, they would fight. JVD, check this out. And anybody else in the live chat too. A lot of like the hardcore hockey fans have probably seen this, but I believe it was the World Juniors sometime in maybe it wasn't even the 80s. It was some junior championship though where Canada was playing the Soviet Union and a full-on line brawl broke out, dude, to the point where like the refs couldn't even control it. Everyone in the stands were evacuated, and before the police were able to come, they just shut off the lights in the rink, and the boys just kept fighting until the cops and like authorities came and like literally physically separated them. Both of them were disqualified the tournament. And I remember some like random team won. I cover the Wild full time. But I would say, no, I bleed blue and green, man. I'm from Vancouver Island, British Columbia. So like the Canucks are my team. However, I cover the Wild a lot. What's up, Cole? How does Latvia have 9 shots? 2 power plays in which they were able to actually get shots on net. You know what was crazy, Cole? That first 5 minutes, they didn't have a shot on net. They were shooting, but they weren't hitting the net. Then they had like 3 quick ones in a row. And also, Cole, they've been doing a good job with catching the rebounds that Canada's goalie has been giving. Yeah, that first period, man, a little concerning for Canada. 2 guys went down the tunnel. Richie returned, but 2 penalties for Canada. And Latvia actually killed off Canada's power play as well. Canucks fan, but I have an interest and a duty to cover the Wild. And as long as Ovechkin's playing, I'm going to watch the Capitals. I believe it was 1987. Sorry, I said I was going to send it to you. Here, let me find it quick. I know Theron Fleury. Yeah, that's it. Canada versus USSR, 1987. Yeah, that's when they shut down the lights. It got so crazy, man. That was almost like that lacrosse brawl from Nanaimo a few years ago. I guess almost 10 years now. I got one more for you, JVD. This is another, this made national news in Canada. Yeah, like some random channel posted it and it got 1.3 million views. So this happened in my hometown. Damn good to hear from a small program in the Latvians. No, absolutely, Cole. And Cole, I don't know if you've been following the rest of the tournament, but like Germany has been playing amazing. I mean, obviously 10-4 loss to the Americans doesn't look good on paper, but they actually looked really good in that game and were continuing to push the pace even in the third period. Switzerland, holy fuck, man. They almost beat Slovakia here today. Slovakia scored with like 2-3 minutes left, I think. Yo, what's up, Max Veach? Dude, shout out to Max Veach, one of our contributors here on the channel, one of our contributors here at the MNCAA podcast. People are saying the Canadian juniors are so bad now because NHL teams refuse to win cups anymore. The fire has left the nation. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Hey, they looked really good against the Finns yesterday. However, the Germans, almost beat the Finns here today. But Germany's been good, man. I know Max is a big hockey guy, and I imagine you watched the U.S. game yesterday. Like, though the U.S., I don't really have any like notes for them. They played a solid game. I was more impressed with Germany. I really was. And it was like today too. I was more impressed with Switzerland against the Czechs actually played really good, but I was more impressed with Switzerland against Slovakia than I was with the Slovaks winning that one. Big shout out to Max Veach. Every Thursday on our Sota podcast feed, he does a show covering the NCHC and his Minnesota Duluth Bulldogs with Nick Maxon. So big shout out to Max. Merry Christmas, by the way, dude. It's great to hear from you, and we got to catch up soon, man. I got too many beers for Christmas, so I need someone to help polish them off with me. Watched yesterday, didn't get time today. The Swiss look good, not gonna lie. The first 2 games this morning, if you have TSN or NHL Network, Cole, highly recommend going back and watching those games. They're totally worth it. Totally worth it. I will say one thing though, Max, is I would rather, I really don't care if Canada wins a Stanley Cup, right? I want the Vancouver Canucks to win a Stanley Cup. I could care less if Calgary I actually don't mind, but I could care less if Edmonton won. I was cheering for Florida, actually, Canada's team. Toronto Maple Leafs I hate more than I love my mother, so fuck them. Montreal, really could care less if Montreal wins the cup. Winnipeg, I guess Winnipeg and Calgary, I don't mind winning. Senators, I mean, they always get the shit end of the stick in Ontario anyways, so I guess I don't mind the Senators, but fuck the Oilers, fuck the Canadiens, and fuck the Maple Leafs. Dude, how crazy. Did you watch both of them? I sent, which one did you watch? I sent the lacrosse brawl and the 87 line brawl. Yo, JVD, man, with the super sticker again. JVD, thank you so much for another pound. Pound for pound. King of the live chat right now is JVD Media. Guys, go check out his channel. For the drooling emoji, thank you, buddy. Thank you. Dude, JVD, thank you so much for supporting the Sota Pod, man. It really means a lot. With 2 super stickers now, plus a £2 donation. Rounding it out at 4. Thank you very much. And I can't forget Scott as well. Scott Young became a member on the last stream and hooked us up with a $2 donation here again. The Canada versus USSR. Okay, so check out this one next. So this is... So in Canada, we play real lacrosse. Everywhere else in the world, they play this fake-ass game called field lacrosse, which is absolute trash. It's like watered-down lacrosse. This is real lacrosse. Check out this... Check this out. And Max, you better check this out too. Actually, everybody in the live chat, click the link I sent. Oh, yes. Merry Christmas to the whole squad. The whole goddamn squad. I think that's what GD means. Oh, it's good to see you, man. It's good to see you. Pass on the Merry, happy to the family as well. All right. Let's take a quick break here, guys. I will let that lacrosse brawl video marinate as you guys can watch it. We're going to take a quick break. On the other side, we will go over the scores from the entire day. This is the 4th game today. We'll go over what went down today and look forward to tomorrow and the rest of the weekend. I will be streaming a few games here and there this weekend, but I am really going to focus on combat sports a lot as well. I'm literally streaming at 3 a.m. Eastern. Covering black combat here. And then tomorrow, I think we're going to do some grappling. There's some other... Oh, and then it's Octagon on Sunday, which I only think I'm going to be able to do an hour and a half or 2 hours of that card because I have a commitment. And then obviously we have Verizon as well. I know I'm missing something in between, but a lot of people are saying it's a thin weekend. I mean, it's thin if you're a fan of combat sports and you want to watch them at a proper time. For our boy JVD in the UK, he's loving these Ryzen and Black Combat cards because for him, UK time, they're perfect. For us, 3 a.m. start, baby. Let's go. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Shout out to our friends out of Bloomington. Shout out to 9 Mile Brewing. That's right. We have a sponsor. I haven't crashed out yet. It's all good, ladies and gentlemen. Canada's fine. I'm going to go blow into a freaking paper bag here in the break. Quick word from our sponsor. On the other side, we'll be back to check out what went on throughout the day and what's coming up this weekend, guys. Smash that like button, subscribe, and refill your drink. Grab a cold one. Refill your snack bowl. We'll be back here on the other side. Actually, we'll hear from our sponsor during a commercial break, because look at that. We ragged the puck enough during the break there that the time went by so fast. 20 minutes went by like that, ladies and gentlemen. Second period just started. So sorry to our friends at 9 Mile Brewing. We will run your ad during a TV timeout here in a bit, because look at that. We were yapping. We were yapping there, and the time went by like that. But yes, I still encourage you guys to go check out that lacrosse brawl. But anyways, we are back at it here, and Canada has the puck. They send it in deep. Canada still has it back to the blue line. Shot by Canada. And again, off a skate of Latvia, getting in front of the net. 9 minutes on the clock, or 19 minutes on the clock. And Latvia, they send it in deep. A little dump and chase. A little cheeky smacking of the ice here to try to get Canada's goalie going. And Jagger comes in on the left side, drops back, short pass to Jagger, drop pass behind the net. Honestly, getting a little too fancy here, Canada. Getting a little too fancy here. They leave the puck in the offensive zone, and Canada's going to make a change. Canada to the blue line. Canada's shot that doesn't get through. Intercepted by Canada. Latvia with it. Latvia on the left side. Latvia looking to try to finish their change. Yeah, some tired legs. Some tired legs. And Canada weaving in on the right side, but Latvia crowding that center lane, and a rebound shot, but Latvia ends up getting it back. 13 shots for Canada. Latvia having a tough time here exiting their zone. And again, this is looking a lot how like the game started, where Latvia was like a little sloppy here, but once they kind of got their skates under them, once they gained some confidence, they were actually pushing the pace and causing Canada to not look like Team Canada here. Let's just say that, ladies and gentlemen. Latvia unable to get anything going in the offensive zone, and McKenna with the shot. Nice save. Catton with a shot by Canada, left side of the goaltender. Rebound, Canada has it, back to the blue line, right side. And they send it back down the length of the ice. Go Canada! Dude, they're U17. They're just a bunch of high school punks. How crazy was that? I love the one in the penalty box just like flipping the bird to the parents. Have some class! Shout to Frank Ney. Oh, a nice weaving shot, but that goes up and wide for Canada, but they hold the line. And we have a penalty? High stick on Canada? Wow. And yeah, you see the Latvian player, he's holding his face, so the stick must have gone up high. Is there blood, though? If there's blood, it's a double minor, right? See, that's the thing. If I got high sticked as a hockey player, I would always just bite down. Well, if I got high sticked as a hockey player, I would just bite down on my lip. I would bite down on my lip. I would make sure that there was blood. Not cool, guys. Not cool. So that's where one of the junior hockey teams actually plays in Nanaimo. One of the high-level junior hockey teams. Shout out to Frank Ney. Awesome rink. Yeah, there's a carrot in the stands. Play the game! 16:49 on the clock. But it's crazy that the refs just lost control and they just let the boys go. 1 minute and 51 seconds. Yeah, that made national news, which is pretty wild. Shout out to Real Lacrosse. And here we go. Canada on the breakaway. Canada. Beautiful backhand, and they score. Faked forehand. Went backhand. And Canada opens up the scoring officially. No doubt on that one, ladies and gentlemen. No doubt on that one. And who was that there? Was that Luchenko? Was that Luchenko? Oh, my goodness.
Oh my God.
Yeah, fakes forehand, goes back, and he made the Latvian goalie bite with the forehand there. Couldn't kick that right pad out in time. Jet Luchenko scoring for Canada, ladies and gentlemen. Jet Luchenko, 18 years of age, a Flyers prospect, actually went 13th overall in 2024, played 4 games with the Flyers this season before being sent back down to the Guelph Storm of the OHL. 20 points in 16 games for Guelph last year, 74 points in 20 games for the right-handed forward. Oh, Canada. Latvia with the power play here. Latvia, blue line, back to the right side. Latvia shoots, but that goes off and sends the puck back to the neutral zone. Bonk sends it down the length of the ice. 15:44 on the clock. 50 seconds remain on the power play for Latvia. Latvia sends it in deep to the corner, back to the blue line, back up into the corner, around the net. Latvia scrambling to gain position here. Up the right side, sharp angle shot, nice save by Canada, and Canada sends it out. And there's Luchenko, man. Luchenko following Latvia down. Latvia is able to break out. 18 seconds on the clock. This might be their last breakout. This certainly will be their last breakout on the power play. Mishandled pass to the right side. Sends it around the boards. Trying to find somebody free, but Canada gets it back. And here we go. 5 seconds on the clock. Canada up the middle. Canada right side. Canada shot, and that's going to go up and wide. So only one shot for Latvia on that power play as Canada kill it. It's crazy how good the NHL is getting with so much skilled youth, dude. It's absolutely insane. It just keeps getting better and better. I mean, look at Gavin McKenna. As a 15-year-old in the WHL, he was over point per game. He just turned 17, and he has 60 points in 30 games in Medicine Hat right now. Go, Canada, go! 1-0 Dalio. What's up, Creepy Colors? Yeah, without Kaprizov, it's going to be a tough game for the Wild. I know the Minnesota Wild are playing tonight. I was teasing a bunch of Wild fans on Twitter. I'm like, oh, okay, so you guys aren't real hockey fans, because real hockey fans are watching Latvia, Canada right now. I was teasing. Alex Micheletti probably blocked me. I love you, Alex. How's it going, Creepy Colors? 14:33 on the clock. And Latvia trying to get it out of their zone. They poke it out of the zone, but Canada gains possession. Real fans are watching both. That's true. That's true. I guess I'm not a real fan. I watched all the junior games here today, even though I only streamed one. So I'm just saying. I guess I could technically have both of them on. Nice shot by Canada. Even better save by Latvia. That rebound goes to the left side and around. The thing is, I'd only really focus on one since I'm like trying to read chat and calling a game. So it's the same with like fighting. I can have multiple screens on, but if I'm like hosting a watch party. Oh, and we have some pushing and shoving here. We got some pushing and shoving. A nice save by the Latvian goaltender, and it looks like one of the Canadian players might have, bumped him a little bit after the play, and Latvia goes right after the Canadians, and let's see who's going to go to the box. We might have some offsetting minors here. But yeah, even when I'm like hosting fight companions on the City Life, I'll have like sometimes three fights going, but I'm really only watching one and chat because I know I look like I got 4 eyes. But I only really have 2. Wait, what the hell? This guy has a YouTube channel. He's on straight up like Canadian commercials now. The financial audit dude. Dude, he's on Rocket Money commercials? Get out of here. You aren't missing much. The Wild without Kirill aren't fun to watch. My ability to watch multiple streams is strong. See, I can watch multiple streams, but I can't do play-by-play. Like, I can't commentate on multiple ones at once, right? And read chat. It's just... I do a disservice to, all of them. But, like, I have the Wild's... I have a tab up with, like, this... just all the NHL scores right now. But honestly, we got RJ in the chat. RJ Always jumps in the chat with the updated scores for these streams, which is awesome. All right, guys. Thank you so much, everybody, joining us, by the way. Canada finally scoring. And I got to give a big shout out to Scott Young again. JVD Media. Thank you guys so much. Luchenko scored on a breakaway. Him against the goalie, faked the forehand, beautiful backhand, and the Latvian goaltender bit, man. He couldn't get that right pad. He sprawled out and couldn't get that right pad up. 13:50 on the clock in the second period. Shots 19-12 for Canada. They're starting, at least shots-wise, to widen the gap, and a nice shot by Canada, but that goes wide. Again, Latvia sticking to them like glue defensively. I just think the more Canada sets up in their zone, moves the puck around, and forces Latvia to play like a tough defensive game, which they're blocking shots left, right, and center. I was going to say, like, John Tortorella would love this Latvian team. Latvia with the delayed penalty now, but this is the thing. They're going to get tired, and they're going to keep forcing Canada to draw penalties if they're playing defense like this. And Canada with the cross-check after the play. And the Latvian player went right at him. The ref went, nope, none of that. And Canada going to the power play. Okay, so the previous whistle we had just offsetting minors. So it remained 5-on-5. Oh, yeah, total interference. By what? Number 2 for Latvia? Oh, no, wait, what? Is a tripping call? Which one did they call? Okay, they called the tripping. There was a straight-up interference behind the net, too. I don't know if you guys saw that, but they're just going to call the tripping. So Canada on the power play. Latvia successfully killed off the power play in the first period. Let's see if they can do it here again. 3 minutes and 11 seconds. And Latvia sends it down the length of the ice. 13:06. And here comes Canada. Left side. Sends it back. Cowan checked up against the boards, but some reinforcements come for Canada. Canada back with it. Latvia working hard to force us out of the blue line. Or over the blue line, but Richie has it. Richie, right side. Richie, shot! That doesn't get through traffic. Canada back to the blue line. Left side. Back to the blue line. Right side. Winding in. Weaving through. But Latvia, good stick there. But loses his man. Backdoor. Top of the circle. Back to the blue line. Cowan. Looking for a shot. Tries to send it back door to get a tip in. But can't get through the traffic. And Latvia, such a interesting and aggressive penalty kill. And Latvia with a great save. Tough to play against, man. Tough to play against. Stankoven tipped a puck right into Marchman's face with blood all over the ice. Pretty nasty. Damn. Well, I hope he's okay. I hate that Stankoven's on Dallas. He's from Vancouver, eh? He's so nasty. He was so good for the World Juniors. Not last year, but the year before for Team Canada. Because last year's Canada's team was shit. The year before, they won. Sorry, let me fix this. Canada is up 1-0. I love Stanky. Hate that he's on Dallas, but yeah, love watching play. And a nice hip check by Latvia as they separate the puck from the Canadian player, and they're just trying to get this in deep. They successfully get it into the Canadian zone, and they're going to reset. 41 seconds remain on the penalty kill, and again, Latvia giving Canada some issues. This is turning into way more of a competitive game than I expected. And as a general hockey fan, I'm stoked. As a Canadian hockey fan, I'm freaking out right here, boys. I'm freaking out right now. And Canada backdoor weaving in, and a beautiful save by Latvia. Oh my God. Left side. McKenna. Bouncing puck goes over the net. 11:24. Jaeger with it. Top of the circle. Shot. Sorry, pass. That hit his man back to the blue line. Looking for that tip play right in front of the net. Canada has a man right in the crease, and Latvia successfully kills off the penalty. 2 shots on net for Canada in that power play. Canada still has the zone. 5-on-5. They're still a threat when they set up in the offensive zone. I hate that he plays for Dallas too. Canada left side, circle, shot, and scooping up that puck is the Latvian goaltender as his team was under siege there. I picked the States to win. Obviously rooting for Canada, I picked the States to win again this year. I picked them last year to win again, or to win too. I obviously thought Canada would do better than friggin' quarterfinals, but yeah, and like Sweden, again, I don't have a read on Sweden yet because they looked good against Slovakia in the third period, but Switzerland looked really good against Slovakia today. And Sweden was able just to stomp Kazakhstan as they should have, right? So I don't have a read on Sweden just yet. Finland, I just don't think is that deep this year. They're going to play that Finnish hockey way, tough to play against, big, really aggressive, but not necessarily offensively, just really aggressive physically. But yeah, I just don't think they have the offensive depth this year. A nice shot and 2 really good saves by Latvia, and he scoops up that one with the glove. Again, Canada really separating themselves in the shot department now, 25-12. What States players are you watching? I'm mostly the Gophers kids and Zeev Buium. So Oliver Moore, Brody Zeemer, and Zeev are like the 3 that I'm keeping my eye on the most. But like Hudson's been pretty good. Hagens has been fun to watch. And there he is, RJ, with the score update. Thank you so much, RJ. 10 minutes and 19 seconds on the clock from what's going on in the National Hockey League right now. Thank you so much for the score updates, man. I appreciate it. Go Buffalo. Sorry, Sean Moody. And Latvia with a shot. And Canada's going to hold on to this. We're going to get a face-off in the Canada zone. Yeah, and Latvia not really employing, like the broadcast said here, much of like an aggressive forecheck. They don't want to get caught against Canada. So they're keeping a lot of guys back a little bit. And so far, so good. So far, so good. A good adjustment compared to how they played Canada last year. Because Canada, again, wasn't the greatest team last year in this tournament. They were still able to stomp Latvia. Far from a stomping here. From what I consider a better team than last year for Canada. 9:53 on the clock, and Latvia sends this one in, and that's going to go up and out of play. And we're going to go to a quick TV timeout here. So, guys, we're also going to go to a quick commercial break. We didn't get to have a word from our sponsor quick, so I want to fit this one in. So we will be right back after this quick break. we are back. That was perfect. That was perfect. And the action is back here. Yeah, the youngest goalie to start for Canada since 1998 here tonight. Him getting some reps here against Latvia. And I mean, he's had to stay dialed, guys. He's had to stay dialed. Latvia wins the face-off, but Canada trying to get that puck and force a breakaway, but Latvia was standing their base and was able to crush Canada at the blue line. Bouncing puck here, and honestly, the ref, like, you can't kick it, bro. These IIHF refs, man, they're going to be the death of me. Anyways, 9 minutes and 27 seconds on the clock. Blue line shot. That doesn't hit the net. Latvia with it. Blue line weaving, waving, and a rebound shot doesn't get through. Latvia still has it right side. They send it up the right wall. Shot, and actually that gets through, and a nice glove save by Canada. He's making some good saves, man. He's making some good saves. He's not the biggest goalie, but he plays, you know, I don't want to say aggressive, but he's not afraid to play at the top of his crease, and he tracks the puck low. 9 minutes on the clock. And Canada up the right side. McKenna sends it rink wide, and they don't get a shot on net. Nice block again there by Latvia. And there's a delayed penalty for Latvia again. Man, this is the second time Canada has pressured in Latvia's zone 5-on-5 and have been able to draw a penalty. Latvia's looked good on the penalty kill so far, but, you know, it's gonna... The floor is going to fall from under them eventually with playing this team. Nice save by Latvia, and their goaltender can't bail them out this entire game. He's going to give them every opportunity to tie this up, but and Latvia finally blocks the shot and gets away with it, and it's one of the younger players here, one of the 17-year-olds. It looks like there's quite a few 17-year-olds on this team, actually. There's a lot of buckets. And another holding. Yeah, he does get the arm in. He does get the arm in. You can see the Latvia coach. He's not happy about this one. Putin is on. Let's go. That's so awesome. Dude, shout out to JVD Media, by the way. Watching Canada play some hockey in the World Juniors. He's out of the UK, and he's making some poutine. That is amazing. That is amazing. There's a hockey bar here in Minnesota that sprinkles some bacon bits on top. All right, Canada back on the power play, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have another face-off here. Latvia wins the face-off. Latvia sending this puck the length of the ice. Canada with the rush. Up the left side. With some speed here comes Canada. Back around the corner to the blue line, left side. Canada's still trying to set up here. McKenna with a backdoor pass. And back to the blue line. Right side. Yager sends it into the corner. Back to Yager. Yager on the right side. And Latvia lost his stick, but was still able to make a play. Pass to his teammate who sent it the length of the ice. Back into the Latvian zone. Nice cross-ice pass, but Latvia playing some good defense, clogging up the lane. McKenna to the right side. Return pass, McKenna, left side, bottom of the circle. Shot that goes just left and wide. Canada still has it. 53 seconds on the clock. Sorry, 53 seconds left in the power play. 7 minutes on the clock. 45 seconds. McKenna, center slot, shot, and a beautiful save by Latvia. 37 seconds. Here comes McKenna again. Nice block by Latvia, but he's unable to get this out. And Latvia, another one of their players lost a stick. 2-on-1 in the corner here. McKenna with it. A stickless player here in Latvia, desperately trying to create some space, and at least the player is able to get his stick back. Canada, 10 seconds, circling around. McKenna back to Canada, and the shot is blocked unintentionally by his own teammate. Goalie was out of position there for a moment, but they couldn't get the puck back out in front. Tired legs from Latvia. They've been out there pretty much the whole power play. I don't know if this unit has had the opportunity to make a change yet, but Canada's still in the Latvian zone. They got one fresh body who came from the penalty box, and let's see if they can force this out of the zone. Canada still has it. Cowan with a shot that went wide, and Latvia is going to cover it. Yo, JVD, look up... Hold on. All right, we're going to commercial break here. JVD, look this lad up on YouTube. This guy's doing God's work every year for the World Juniors. All right, back to commercial break here, ladies and gentlemen. And what a period here. Canada at least showing who the dominant team here is in this period. Because the first period, it was very much back and forth. Now, Latvia wasn't like pressuring offensively much other than when they were on the power play. And that's why they, were at 9 shots. Canada really separating themselves in the opportunities here. Now, they have had some time on special teams, some time on the power play as well. And I don't know how many shots in that last one, but too many if you're the Latvian team there. But still, Latvia is giving them some issues. Especially this goaltender. And here we go. Face off to the right of the Latvian netminder. Poutine is done. Stream is up. Oh, Canada. Dude, that's awesome. Hey, thanks for joining, man. I had no idea you're into hockey. That's cool. There's actually quite a few City Lifers I had no idea who are into hockey who've been hanging out with us here. So appreciate you guys. And Latvia forced to chase the puck down in their zone. Canada was dumping and chasing, and Canada was able to get the puck back in a shot, and that went just wide. There was a wide open spot on the right side. Literally never watched it in my life until today. Dude, this is a fun tournament because these are the top prospects in the world under 20. Some of them are drafted, and some of them are about to be drafted this year or next year. So it's just a fun, high-flying tournament. The only thing that sucks about it is you can't fight. But I will send you your league, the UK league that you should watch, man, because that league, there's more fights than actual gameplay. And offside for Canada as they enter the Latvian zone. And we're having some pushing and shoving between the whistles here. So yeah, the elite. So the EIHL, the Elite Ice Hockey League. And Cardiff, they're one of the best teams. But here's their website. Awesome league. And there's a lot of players who will fizzle out of the NHL and who will sign their last contract there, sort of thing. UFC guys go to PFL and sign their last contract there or whatever. This is one of those leagues, but it's more of a fight league than it is a skill league, which is why I love it. All right, 4 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock here. We're going to have a face-off right outside of the Latvian zone. Again, Canada in this period really separating themselves from Latvia as far as the shots go. 28-12. They got 11 shots in the last 9 minutes. Latvia trying to get this puck up the boards, but Canada retrieves it, and Canada In a little bit of a groove here to the right side. They send it in deep. Luchenko with it for Canada, and he tries to find his man in front of the net to get that tip. Can't. And Latvia runs into one of the Canadian players, and the goaltender cannot hold on to it. And Canada's on it. They send it back to the blue line. Canada pressuring, and Latvia has not been able to set up in Canada's zone pretty much this entire period thus far. Latvia tight checking here, but Canada still walks away with it. Canada into the corner. Loses it for a second. They still have it. Drops it back. Left side. 3 players for Latvia up tight and up tightly hugging the blue line. Shot from the blue line. Goalie was able to track it, and we're going to have a save. 3 minutes and 48 seconds. Physical game, man. Physical game. I mean, even in front of the net, look at number 2 for Latvia and 20 for Canada. Gauthier. I mean, they're just battling in front of the net here. It's a good game, man. Way better game than I expected. I thought Canada would have been up 7-0 right now. The fact that they're only up 1, and I don't care what the shots say, with 3 minutes and 44 seconds left on the clock, got to get props to Latvia. Got to give credit where credit is due. But let's see if the floodgates open up later. Big left glove save by Latvia. Canada's starting to heat up here as far as the scoring chances, and you got to imagine that the floodgates are going to break eventually. All right, face off. To the right, to the Latvian netminder. What the heck's going on here? And these friggin' refs in the IIHF, I tell you. I'm going to be complaining about it until the tournament's done, okay? Unless they give a clear one in Canada's favor against the States. Then I'll love them forever. For the record, that's a clear bad call in our favor. Latvia with it. Up center. They need to gain some confidence back here, guys. Latvia dump and chase. They chase, send it around the boards. They have it. Another shot around the boards, and Canada unable to regain possession. They do now, and Canada looking to break out. Drop pass for Canada. They couldn't find their way over the blue line, and they're just going to dump it in. Latvian goaltender fakes the backhand, sends it around the left side, but Canada has it. Tried to send a pass to center. Latvia intercepts, and Latvia can just flick this one in. Right side. Latvia has it, loses control, but they still have it at the blue line. Latvia gets a change. Oh, a shot whiff from the top of the circle. Canada with it. Pass to center. Latvia completes their change. Canada, they're completing a change as well. Canada across the line. Can't find that back pass. And Latvia, got to be careful with that stick, man. That was a couple whacks. Who is that? Number 19 for Latvia. There was a few whacks there. Got to be careful with that stick. They're calling everything. And I think this is offside. Big shout out to everybody joining us here, by the way, tonight. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. Ring that bell for notifications so you never miss an upload, so you never miss a live stream. Oh, bro, Canada's coach is pissed. He used to be the coach for the Senators. He's not happy. He's not happy with his team, though. Actually, I don't think he's yelling at the ref. I think he's yelling at his team. As he should, man. You should be up more against Latvia, especially how you played the Finns yesterday. 2 minutes on the clock. Canada does get a break tomorrow, though. The States had a break today. The States will be playing tomorrow. Canada does get a break tomorrow, which is good. 2 minutes on the clock, and the faceoff's going to come back to center. And they're just going to take it right at center. 31 shots for Canada, 12 for Latvia. Amazing job by the Latvian goaltender, guys. And honestly, the team overall, but like he's really been bailing out the boys, especially on those last 2 power plays for Canada. And honestly, most of this period. Latvia, they have it. Pass left, shot. And that shot was blocked by Canada. 1 minute and 42 seconds remain in this period. And then we got a 20-minute break until the third and final period. And Canada with a shot, and that goes... Oh, the goaltender got a piece of that. Nice blocker save. 125 Canada able to keep this in. Bouncing puck. They still have it on the line. Pressured by Latvia here. Right side. Back to the blue line. Shot and a beautiful save. A beautiful save. He was tied up too, but Canada still keeps it. Latvia can't get it out of their zone. They regain possession behind the net, but not a trip by Canada, but just Latvia blew a tire and tripped, but they still have it. Backhand, try to get over that center line, unable to. And here comes Canada, 3-on-2, 3-on-2. Block shot by Latvia. That goes up and wide, but still in play. Canada has it. They reset. Firing a shot in the open center lane and being able to track it with ease, bro. Track it with ease was Linus Feldbergs, man. Linus Feldbergs has looked amazing for Latvia here in this game, which again is like just a general hockey fan who loves this tournament. This is an awesome game. As a Team Canada fan, I'm about to have an aneurysm, bro. I feel like I have a good poker face. I shouldn't have worn a toque. I'm sweating my balls off right now. 46 seconds on the clock. We're going to have a face-off to the right of the Latvian goalie. The absolute stud so far, Linus Feldbergs. Like right now, he's player of the game. Right now, he's player of the game. And I said this about the Finnish goaltender yesterday. And he did win player of the game for Finland. 43 seconds on the clock. Latvia forcing Canada to reset and move that puck backwards, and here we go. Canada sending that puck into the Latvian zone. They're chasing, battling on the boards. Latvia gets it left side. Latvia, they keep whiffing on the shot on that left side. That's the third time Latvia's brought the puck in and whiffed on that shot at the bottom of the circle. Canada has it. 12 seconds on the clock. Can they get a late one? Latvia, they regain possession. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. He's dumping, chasing. Is there anybody there to get the pass? And no, that will do it for the second period. Canada made Latvia bend, but they did not break, ladies and gentlemen. Canada only up by 1. Only up by 1. Dare I even look? Dare I even look at the Twitter comments? Do I even look up? Okay, I'm looking up the hashtag Hockey Canada on Twitter right now. Oh my God, it is a fucking tire fire. It is a tire fire. And Matthew Schaefer will not return to the game. Oh my goodness, this is not good, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. Twitter's a nasty place, but they are roasting these guys. Maybe name my pup Cooch. Scooch the Pooch or Cooch the Pooch. That's a good one. Cooch the Pooch. For Kucherov, Cooch the Pooch. I like that. I like that. End of the second period, and Canada is only up by 1. Oh my goodness. Oh my God.
Emotional.
I'm trying to keep my cool here, guys. I'm trying to keep my cool here, trying to remain, unbiased, trying to just continue to praise Latvia for their great play. But man, this is tough to watch if you're a Canadian fan. Now, they're doing everything but scoring, right? In the Latvian zone, they're setting up, they're making the boys skate, they're tiring them out, they're drawing penalties. But Latvia, they're not as aggressive as the Finns because the Finns on the goddamn penalty kill were just throwing their body, smashing the Canadians up against the boards. Latvia's not doing that, but their formation is interesting. They have one guy up front usually, and then kind of three guys making that wall behind. Sometimes they'll shift to that diamond as well, but they're working their sticks pretty good and just making it tough for Canada to get into just like a flow state, to be perfectly honest. When Canada was moving the puck well and were able to gain the zone, I don't care if it was, 5-on-4, 5-on-5, you can see that the Latvian goaltender bailed out this team a few times. But overall, like I said with Germany against the States, I'm impressed with what the Latvians are showing here in this game. Canada really screwed the pooch like Izzy Trask. Oh, man. Damn, I wonder what the odds were for Canada in this one. Like, I'd have to imagine it was like minus 2,000, right? Money line in this game. And look, in the third period, Latvia might break and Canada might score like 3 or 4. Having said that, they should be up like fucking 8 at this point. That Latvian goaltender needs a 50K bonus. Dude, he's so good. He's so good. Let's take a look at his stats again here. So he's undrafted. He's undrafted, but he does play in Canada. He plays in the Major Junior League in Quebec. So that's the highest, one of the highest junior leagues in the world, and where the NHL drafts from. And he's still relatively young. He's 19 years of age. He played in the Latvian Pro Leagues last year. Didn't play too many games though. Only 4 starts. Played the majority. Actually, no, wait. I take that back. He played 19 games for Riga and then was traded to HK Mogo and played 4 games for them. In Riga, 90 save percentage in 19 games. In HK Mogo in 4 games, 96 save percentage. And a 94 save percentage in the playoffs in 8 games. Dude, he only had a 1.3 goals against average in the playoffs in the Latvian Pro League. And I'm not talking like the Division 2 league. I'm talking the Pro League there. Those are damn good numbers. I know the Latvian Pro League is far from like anything crazy, but fuck, man, as a under 20 player playing pro, I don't care what league it is. Like, those are damn good numbers. Played 21 games in Quebec this year, has 11 wins, 4 losses, 2 overtime losses, has an 89 save percentage, 2.5 goals against. Dude, he's making a case to be drafted late here this year, whether he ever sniffs NHL ice or not. I mean, not bad, not bad. Maybe he needs one more year in the queue and he'll be drafted as like a late overager or something like that. Oh my goodness, Bob McKenzie ripping Canada a little bit here. Bobby Mack, the man, the myth, the legend. Calling Canada's power play a powerless play. Oh my goodness. Shout out to Bob McKenzie, by the way. My favorite sports journalist, just happens to be hockey, and hockey panelist ever, man. And he's been retired for a few years now, and he's getting up there in age. His son works for Sportsnet and actually does, or he used to work for Sportsnet and actually does a really good job. They look so similar and their mannerisms are the same that it's kind of scary, to be honest. But Bobby Mack comes out of retirement for the draft and the World Juniors, and he's sharp as ever, man. He's sharp as ever. Which, by the way, guys, chat, the O-Dog has slimmed down. The O-Dog is slimmed down, dude. I mean, he used to be the one asking for his ketchup during the draft shows on his burgers. Now, bro, he's probably going ketchup-less burgers to save on them calories. He was a World Junior stud, I'm pretty sure, the O-Dog as well. All right. We're going to take a quick break here. On the other side, we will get, because we have 11 minutes left till puck drop in the third, for the third period. On the other side, we will go over the games that occurred today and what's coming next tomorrow. Thank you to everybody watching. Smash that like button. Vote in the poll question. You know what? We'll check on the poll question also on the other side. Don't go anywhere. Refill your drink. Refill your snack bowl as we got third period hockey and I'm like holding back tears and vomiting right now. In a close game, Canada, Latvia here, World Juniors. Final game of the day, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back after this quick break.
People like, you're making a hef now. It's like last year, I'm like, yeah, that one's called the 11th Hour. It's kind of just a cheeky play on that. We kind of release it later than most people towards the end of the summer. I wanted to kind of be in there in that cusp between summer and fall, and now with summers lasting longer and longer these days, and we're in September and it's 80s, it's still a viable option.
Central Division team that I love to love, the Nashville Predators, of course.
And we are back live here on the Sota Pod YouTube channel for your World Junior coverage. Pretty much every day we'll be you guys coverage over Saturday and Sunday. A little bit less because I will be streaming on my second channel, the City Life Project. But since there's not a lot of day streams in those during those 2 days, we might be able to sneak one in. Tomorrow I'm working in the morning, so I won't be able to probably stream tomorrow, guys. If I'm lucky, I can maybe sneak in. But I think I'm going to be doing some stuff on City Life, so I might not be live tomorrow, but I'll try to sneak one in Sunday evening. But anyways, this was your day today. Best game of the tournament thus far. One of the best World Junior games that I've watched in, I mean, I will say like up to 5 years. Like, wait, what's going on in the background? I had something playing in the background. I was like, I look at my sound pad. There's like music coming somewhere else. Anyways, what's up, Isaiah? Good to see you. Oh, Canada is doing shit today. Yeah, I mean, they're winning, but oh my goodness. But anyways, this was one of the best games that, again, junior hockey / World Junior hockey that I've seen, I would say in the last 5 years. This is one of the best hockey games I've seen in a long, long time. And I was very pleasantly surprised, again, to see the Germans really make it a close game against the Finns. And what did I say yesterday? Out of the 4 games today, these two would be the ones that, in my opinion, were like must watch. I knew this one was going to be a blowout. I knew Sweden was going to absolutely crush Kazakhstan. This one I thought was going to be a goddamn blowout. That's why I said the first 2 games of the day was kind of ass backwards, were like the main event, whereas these were kind of postlums. But Latvia making it difficult for Canada. Now, Latvia didn't play yesterday, but they do play tomorrow against the States. So, I mean, even if they lose, this game, a close game to Canada, you gotta imagine that they're going to be tired as hell tomorrow for the United States game. So only 2 games tomorrow, Kazakhstan and Czechia, which I hope Czechia just dominates so that they're the real deal James Neal and actually can make a run for it in the quarters and semis and perhaps semis. Then on the 29th, we have Switzerland versus Sweden. And honestly, this is an interesting one because Switzerland looked damn good against Slovakia. Slovakia looked damn good against Sweden. So this one I'm interested to see. And then this game. Can the Finns upset the Americans? I think the Americans are going to absolutely stomp them personally. What else do we got on the 29th? We got Canada-Germany, which might be a really good game now, given how good Germany is and how Canada can't even fucking score in Latvia. And the Czech-Slovak. God, I look forward to this game every fucking tournament. I look forward to seeing the Czechs and Slovaks play U17, U18, U20s, and of course, like in the World Championships and on the Olympic side. This one always gets heated, ladies and gentlemen. This is always one of the best games in the tournament every single year. So mark that one on your calendar. Mark that one on your calendar. All right, let's get the actual scores back up here. Right now, it should be at least 10-0. This is pathetic. Can't expect Canada to score again against that beast. I mean, if they are going to score, I imagine it's going to be early, right? When he's not quite warmed up yet, right? But once he's been in the groove, holy crap. And you got to give credit where credit is due to like the defenders in front of him. They've had good sticks. They've been able to get in shooting lanes. And I believe, what's going on there? Sorry, guys, I froze for a sec. And I believe that... let me see if I check the stats. Do I have the stats here? How many block shots do the Latvians have right now? I'm trying to look at the box score. Game summary. Okay, let's see how many shots. How many block shots do they have right now? I literally have I just pulled up a PDF of like the live stats that they're working. They're not recording block shots. You got to be kidding me. Interesting. I was hoping to see how many block shots there were because Latvia's been blocking shots left, right, and center. I was saying they're like John Tortorella's new favorite team. Gavin McKenna, where the hell are you? We need you. They did look a lot better in that second period, Isaiah. I mean, 33 shots to 13. I mean, they're up 20 shots on them right now, which is crazy. So they have done very well in the second period. They've done everything but score. But having said that, some of those shots on net weren't prime scoring chances because either Latvia got in the lane or they cleared the Red Sea. And friggin' Latvia's goalie was able to track it. This is crazy, dude. This is JVD Media's first hockey game that he's watching. And Canada ain't showing well here. Ain't showing well. But hey, with our British ties, JVD's team's Canada's team. I dub thee. The UK though, they made the Olympics and the World Championship. Well, they only made the Olympics because NHL players weren't allowed to play the last two Olympics. But still, they were in the Olympics the last two Olympics, I believe, and I think that they're one of the alternates for the World Championships this year. Latvia, I will say, Latvia's jerseys fucking sick, man, so sick. How does Carter Yamchuk not get picked for this tournament for Canada or Riley Height? Just saying. I think Riley Height should have been picked over Yakimchuk personally, but I'm less critical of how they built this roster on paper than last year, Isaiah, because last year they just took all the top guys and just put them on a team and expected them to like build chemistry together, even though like they were all the guys on their respected team. Now, most of them are like top level guys on their respected team. It seemed like the GMs for Canada tried to build an actual team for this one, but still they left some key guys off the roster, Riley Height being one of them. What if I do hockey on the side and give the UK a name? Dude, you're still young enough. I mean, bro, you know, Armin Sarukian used to be a hockey player, eh? But he didn't want to fight on the ice, and he wasn't skilled enough to make the second best league in the world in Russia called the KHL. And he didn't want to play. He didn't want to fight in the KHL. He wanted to play. And he realized at a young age that like, okay, I'm not going to be able to be a top player, so I'm just going to fight people off the ice. But yeah, Armin Sarukian's, I think it was wrestling, boxing, and hockey were his three sports, which is pretty cool. For real. I mean, I get to ice skate and fight. That sounds pretty fun. Dude, it is fun. It is fun. Except when you break your nose on the ice in a fight, but that's a story for another day. I got in a fight in elementary school. So I think I was like in grade 6th grade or 7th grade. And like in Canada, a lot of our like PE classes were just like open skates. especially in elementary school because Canada. And me and this kid got in a little bit of a tussle there on the ice, and I threw a punch and slipped, and it was kind of cheap because there was another guy who decided to get involved in this one-on-one affair. There's actually a few guys who kind of jumped me, and one guy smashes my head on the ice, and my nose absolutely shatters, dude. And I've told this story before on the City Life, and my mom was not happy that I was fighting at school. So for punishment, she made me go back for last period with this crazy headgear thing, keeping my nose intact. Most embarrassing thing ever. Lost the fight, shattered my nose, and had to go back and face my elementary school crush in class with a stupid ass headgear thing on my face. What's up, Noah? That's cool. I don't know if getting my head or getting my nose smashed on the ice is very cool, but but anyways. But JVD Media, and this being the first hockey game he's ever watched, is pretty cool. And Gunto and Granny, she's got a big smile on her face seeing the Canadians lose. Anyways, shout out to the Latvians. RJ, Blackhawks 2, or the Sabres beat the Blackhawks 6-2. The Maple Leafs beat the Red Wings 5-2, and the Hurricanes lost to the Devils 4-2. Thank you so much, RJ, for always hitting us up with the live NHL updates throughout these streams. RJ, by the way, I've known RJ since I was with THPN, man. When I used to stream on the THPN YouTube channel a couple years ago, RJ was there. He's still a supporter of them, and he's now a supporter of us too. So big shout out to RJ. Third period, ladies and gentlemen. Puck has dropped. Let's go. Canada only up by 1. By the way, Guntone Granny Isaiah in the live chat here, he's going to the Canada-US game in Ottawa. I love how proud the Latvians are being while getting beat. Oh, dude. Latvia, Kazakhstan, Germany, Switzerland, like they've worked to get into this tournament. And they're happy to be here. So what I love about this tournament, man, it's all gas, no brakes for some of these guys. Because some of the top players who are undrafted are really trying to show, like, the scouts, this is why I belong. Some of the top teams like Canada, Finland, Sweden, they have to prove that and the US, they have to prove that they are at the top. And then, like, the Slovaks and Czechs trying to prove to everyone in the world that they're as good as some of these other big programs. And then, like I said, there's a Latvia, Germany, Kazakhstan, Swiss. They're just happy to fucking be here, and they're going all gas, no brakes. USA! And a nice opportunity by Canada. Another save by Latvia, and another little tussle in front of the net here. Oh, and honestly, no, this was the player. Oh, my God. Look at the save. Look at the save. The goalie didn't make the save. It was the player. He did the scorpion. He literally went full starfish on the ice, lifted up his back skate, and fucking blocked that shot going full Scorpio. Oh my goodness, we don't see that often, ladies and gentlemen. That was crazy. Talk about the heart from the Latvians, dude. You won't see Canada doing that. Stars 2-0 on the Wild in the second period. Thank you, RJ. And the Blue Jackets beat the Bruins. That was, dude, I watch a lot of hockey. Highest level NHL and, junior. You don't see that often from a player. From a goalie, I'd be losing my mind if the goalie made that toe save or that skate save. The Scorpion. The Scorpion. That was crazy, dude. That was crazy. 34 shots for Canada, 13 for Latvia. Latvia only shot the puck or only got the puck on net 4 times in that second period. Shot by McKenna. And that's blocked and goes high. Latvia sends it around the left side. Canada still has it. Canada, they send it back down the length of the ice. Latvia up that right boards, but they aren't able to gain possession. And here comes Canada. Oh, and actually knocked away. And here comes Latvia again. Latvia on that right side. Latvia to center. Latvia flicks that puck into the Canada zone, and they're going to get a change. I love how that's legal. I never realized the sport was so sick. Dude, it's a high-paced sport where, you're usually allowed to fight. You have sticks. You shoot a rubber puck at a goaltender, and you got knives on your freaking feet. It's insane. It's just the highest paced, most aggressive sport in the world. Because, North Americans will say American football is the hardest sport to play. And there's too much stoppages in action. The NBA, softest fucking sport on the planet. Softest league on the planet. Like, the QMJHL is harder than the NBA. Joke for those who know how much I hate the QMJHL, but... Latvia flicking that puck up into the neutral zone. 17:21 on the clock in this third period, and Canada has it. Defender making the breakout. The left side. But yeah, dude, this sport is awesome. It's insanely entertaining, even in low-scoring games like this. Yo, JVD, just wait till the Stanley Cup playoffs, bro. Just wait till the Stanley Cup playoffs. You're going to go through a whole bottle of Kirkland Lube watching the Stanley Cup playoffs, dude. Canada, shot from the point, and that doesn't get through. Trying to center it there, and that doesn't get on net. 16:44 on the clock in Latvia, getting out of the zone. And this puck goes up and out of play, and we're going to get a face-off. Latvia making a change. Yeah, look how spread out Latvia is here. It's impossible for them to forecheck because they're just playing tight defense. I mean, what is this? Jack Lemaire hockey? But that's the thing. There's no one who's that offensive threat right now for Latvia. They're playing very tight defense, keeping this a 1-2 game. Only 2-0 is an improvement, especially without Kaprizov. But Urban, honestly, if you ain't watching World Juniors, you ain't a real hockey fan. Not you. I'm just saying anybody who's not watching World Juniors right now. If you're double screening it, you're more of a hockey fan than me, which I imagine you're doing. But I was teasing everyone on Twitter, being like, who gives a fuck about the Wild here today, bro? World Juniors, let's go. Good to see you, Urban, one of our loyal subscribers. Ooh, that bump. 16:08 on the clock. But yeah, only 2-0 without Kaprizov is, I guess, all you can ask for right now after the second period. Cowan has it for Canada. Left side. Keeps it in, but a nice hit from Latvia. And Canada picks the pocket of Latvia again. Good defense here. 2-on-1 for Richie. 2 big screens up. See, that's what I'm saying. Gun Tone Granny, Urban. 2 kids and a wife. I don't have time to follow World Juniors like that. I mean, are you watching right now? You could just watch them again later. No, I'm just I get it, Urban. I get it. It's just such a different vibe here in the States, dude. In Canada, the kids don't go to school. You cancel all their activities. You tell the wife, fuck off. It's World Junior time. And you watch World Juniors, right? So it's just different in the States. You guys don't care about this tournament like we do. You guys don't see the beauty in it like we do. Right side. I got you up, fool. I'm just playing, dude. I've been a menace all day on Twitter. Christmas vacation, 3 weeks, 10 days to go. Let's go. No, that's awesome. Big shout out to Urban, Gun Tone Granny. Huge supporters of everything the Sota Pod. And we really appreciate it, guys, honestly. All jokes aside, all my teasing and, Canadian jabs aside. We have one that pulls out from the wall. Hubs put it in so I can watch 2 games. That is awesome. That is awesome. I love that. The thing is, I would have the 2 games up, but I'm calling this game and I'm focusing on this game in the chat. So it's if I had the other screen up, I'm not really watching it. I have the NHL's live scores up here and RJ in the live chat. McDavid is stinky. Let's go, Canada. And Latvia going back on the power play here, guys. Latvia going back on the power play here. Yo, Urban, you know what's crazy? Our boy JVD Media in the live chat here. This is his first hockey game that he's ever watched. He's watching me about to crash out here if Canada loses. Damn, I had 2 days off. Let's go, Canada. Latvia with it on the left side. 14:56 on the clock. Latvia sends it back. And Canada got a stick on it, and he's going to send it the length of the ice. First is crazy. He's from the UK. So I actually sent him the EIHL's website and told him to start looking to maybe go see some games live or follow the EIHL, which is an amazing league. I would rather watch the EIHL and LNAH over the NHL all day, every day. And, 9 times out of 10, I do, because they're just more entertaining leagues to watch, in my opinion. But you guys know what I like first and foremost. The freaking scraps. Except for this tournament. But I like how all gas and no brakes this team goes. Or these teams in this tournament go. 56 seconds on the clock, and a good job by Canada forcing Latvia to reset here. Latvia going for a change. I was born watching hockey and even had the home team announce we hate our fans and are moving to Dallas on my birthday. That is amazing. Well, I mean, it sucks they moved to Dallas, but they're back here now. That is amazing. Yeah, hockey through and through. I mean, I grew up in a small northern Canadian town where I watched Prince George Cougars BCHL Fridays, Bufflin, Hamuse, Chara on the Cougars on Saturdays. F the Stars. Find the Latvia flag. The Latvia flag's dope, dude. The Latvia international jerseys too. Like these ones, so nice. So nice. 5 seconds left, and Latvia with a shot that goes wide. They hold the line, though. Trying to send it back to the right side. They do, but out of play, and Latvia sends it back into the Canadian zone as they go for a change. Yeah, it sucks. There's some players on the Stars that I like. Like, I love that Stankoven kid, but it's just like, and Creepy Colors was talking about that too, but it's like, damn, man, why you Star? Why you Star? If I could play, I would do nothing but fight every possible second every time I face the Star.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
That warms my heart. Cowan sends it back to Richie. Richie with a shot that goes right and wide. And here comes Latvia. 12:31 on the clock. Latvia with some moves coming into the offensive zone. Loses the puck, but at least gets it in deep enough for his opponent, his teammate to retrieve it. And it goes back to the blue line. Latvia looking for a shot. Looking for a lane. That goes high and wide. Canada's going to go undefeated and win it all. Not biased. I'd start games with the gloves off. Yo, I got so many clips to show you, JVD. Urban saying the same. I'd start the game with the gloves off too. Canada has it behind the net. Moving up the left side. And Gibson plays it into Latvian zone. Canada battling for it in the corner. Sends it into the slot. And I mean, I will say Latvia, they're doing a damn good job of plugging up the slot here. Here, JVD. Here's more fun stuff for you to watch. The Canucks coach actually got suspended because after the first period, he tried to go into the opposite team's dressing room to fight their coach. 18:11 on the clock, and a nice block by Latvia. McKenna with a hard shot there, and that's going to be blocked by Latvia. Oh, this is funny. They're like, Canada's leading, and it's showing the fans, and the fans are all like, what's going on? Take an entire game of block shots or one prime Tyson liver shot. Ooh. I mean, like, Tyson might just, like, fucking rupture my liver. So I'll take the entire game of block shots. Because honestly, Patty the Fatty, that's what these Latvians are doing. And if they can do it, I can do it. I still don't think I want a prime Tyson liver shot. Good to see you, Patty the Fatty. What a crazy game this is here today. I'll go liver. It's only one. Yeah, but it's like, I guess I'm just like, I'm a small dude. And Tyson is prime would let his fucking punch would probably go right through me. So like, for me, it's like pain multiple times or death. I'll choose pain multiple times. Maybe I'm a psycho there. But chat, what do you think? That's a poll question. Take an entire game of block shots or one prime Tyson liver shot. That's a good poll question. And honestly, it's appropriate for this one. By the way, let's check in on the poll question. Which team is the best dark horse of the tournament? Germany, Switzerland, Czechia, or Slovakia? I should have put fucking Latvia. I should have put Latvia on this. By the way, guys, smash that like button. We're trying to get to 20 likes on the stream. TDR. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 39 shots for Canada on net, 15 for Latvia. You got to give another shout out to this Latvian goaltender, man. He has been nothing short of spectacular here tonight. Shout out to Leonards Feldbergs, undrafted, played in the Latvian Pro League and now in the QMJHL in his first year. I'm taking the liver shot. Yeah, maybe I am the psycho. Piss and blood for sure. And the puck's still in the Latvian zone. Canada controlling it in the corner. They send it to the top of the circle. Nice one-timer shot. And great job by Latvia for tracking that one. Another great save by Feldbergs. And that's off the post. Feldbergs tries to crash it. And the ref says no goal. Right on the line. Feldberg covers it. You heard it hit the post. Shot from the slot. Let's take a look at the replay here. Oh! Can't see it. Didn't see it cross the line. Great save by Latvia. What a save, bro. It didn't cross the line. Wow. I actually lacerated my spleen and kidney snowboarding once. Elbowed yourself? The only injury I had snowboarding, which, like, I'm not a snowboarder, clearly. I fell off the chairlift like 25 feet up. That sucked. And embarrassing. Robbed in the chat. Spam Rod. I've pissed blood before. I'm still here. I'll do it again. Fair enough. Review for no reason? Yeah. They're not even reviewing it. Oh, Latvia. Wait, are they reviewing it? Oh, come on, bro. How? It's undetermined. You can't see it. Look, I want Team Canada to win. I don't think this is a goal, and I don't think it should be a goal. I pissed so red it looked like cherry Kool-Aid. There's no way they can determine this crossed the line, right? Because it wasn't over the line when he covered it. Yeah, let's take a look. See, off the post, and he covers it here. You can't determine it went over the line. Spent 5 days in the IC. Well, I'm glad you're still with us too. Look, you and Urban living to tell the tale. Bro, I almost pissed blood from trying to squeeze that egg so hard. I about had an aneurysm. I was putting everything I had into it. I thought I ruptured my spleen just trying to fucking crack that shit. Which, by the way, I got some I got some farm eggs this time. They're a little bit more deformed, so I'm hoping that physics will be on my side this time. Football, ouch. Mine was brown. I love how they give them the shittiest little screen for reviews in basically all sports, right? Just a little iPad that they have to like whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, actually, this one, at least they have a monitor. This looks like a little 28-incher. American football. Yeah, I guess we do have one UK, we have one UK lad in the chat here. Yeah, you can't determine that. Yeah, no goal. Again, guys, I want nothing more than for Canada to score. That wasn't a challenge, though, right? That wasn't a challenge. That was... No, because you only can challenge the offsides. You can't just straight up challenge the... Oh, no, you can challenge the goal. I can't keep up with these IIHF rules, man. I'm sorry. In freedom units. And we're going to get another goal on the face-off here. 10:42 on the clock. Well, you know what, guys? Even though you're sweating in the audience for those who went and bought tickets for this game, I mean, they got their money's worth because this is a good hockey game. Why is it taking so long to review? Hashtag IIHF, dude. At least they're thorough. At least they're thorough, right? They were thorough yesterday, too. And a shot from the top of the circle and a nice glove save for Canada. Man, I mean, I wonder, like, how much this Latvian team's yapping. Because, like, after every whistle, there's a little scrum. Well, that was a nice shot. Nice shot. Good save by Canada's goaltender there. He read that. Dude, I cannot believe that Canada's only up 1-0 here with 10 minutes and 28 seconds left. This is absolutely insane. And again, all the props to Latvia, man. Ricky smoking darts waiting for reviews in the Sunnyvale Correctional Classic. $10:22 on the clock. Yo, shout out to the Trailer Park Boys. Always love watching the Christmas special every year. Who's Latvia's goalie? He's an undrafted guy who's playing first year in the queue, man. His name is Lennarts Feldbergs. And Canada, with a nifty one-handed pass to the center of the crease, but unable to capitalize. And another pass for Canada. Blind pass there, and Latvia is able to intercept. Latvia sends it up into the Canada zone. That's not offside, and Latvia is going to reset. And Canada's able to push this back into the Latvian zone. They're going to break out. Here, Urban, here's the link to his elite prospect. Isn't that where Wallstedt's from? I don't think Wallstedt... No, Wallstedt didn't play in the QMJHL. I don't think he did anyways. Because he played just straight SHL in Sweden. So QMJHL is the like the WHL equivalent in, or like OHL. It's in the CHL. So it's Quebec's OHL. It's Quebec's WHL. I sent you his elite prospect. So he played in the Latvian pro leagues for pretty much full-time last year, and he put up stupid numbers, dude, like 96 save percentage. And then came over to North America this year and is playing in the QMJHL, where stats kind of came back down to earth, but pretty good, clearly. My tradition is watching The Grinch. Nice. Too many leagues for you to keep up with. Oh, I hear you. I hear you. Like, put it this way. I'm crazy, like, following multiple leagues, and, like, I ain't watching the Latvian league. I'll watch some SHL. I'll watch some Liga. I don't really watch much KHL, to be perfectly honest. Unless it's playoffs. Continental Liga or Gargarian Cup playoffs in the K are actually a lot of fun. But as far as like junior hockey, yeah, I watch a lot of WHL because I think it's the best junior league on the planet. BCHL too is really good. It's tough to watch USHL now, man. They're not on Hockey TV anymore. They're on Flow, and I love Flow hockey, as you can see on my face. I try so hard to keep up with like 20 prospects a year and I fail. Dude, with Urban, when I was just covering hockey, that was like my issue. I was trying to cover all these leagues. I was trying to cover all these prospects, and it's fun. Like I love following like their development stuff. But since I started the City Life Project YouTube channel with my friend Kyle and started to cover combat sports, dude, I streamed over 230 combat sport events in 2024, right? So it's like I just have to pick my battles at this point. It's like I can follow this much, I can, and still somehow work enough to pay bills. And thank God I don't have a wife and kids. And honestly, they'd probably leave me at this point for how much I watch sports. And I wouldn't blame them because I'd choose sports over them. 8 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock. Shots 41-17 for Canada. And Urban, I'm waking up at 3 a.m. Eastern to watch friggin' Korean MMA. Shout out to Black Combat. Already bought the pay-per-view. And a nice glove save by Latvia's Gauthier came in. So I'm just a psycho, boys. But that's the thing. I can't really follow college football. I can't really follow NFL. I can't really follow even the NLL, the National Lacrosse League, much anymore because it's like combat sports, wild hockey, and some junior at this point. Because I'm like, my bandwidth is freaking maxed out at this point with all this freaking combat sports I watch. And some of the best leagues are the Asian leagues, right? So it's because they have real rules, not these fucking pussified North American trash unified rules. Like the UFC is fake MMA, and it's hilarious that people are blind to see that. Canada with it. 8:21. I'm surprised Hoppy didn't shut down this stream since I went on a little MMA rant. 8:15. Canada has it in the corner. Left side of the Latvian goaltender, Feldsberg. And Latvia gets it. And they're breaking out. And they, long shot at the blue line, they send it deep. Trying to set up in the corner there, and they lose it. Puck trickles up to the left side. Canada now with it. Canada being checked there by Latvia. Coming up that left lane, but a drop pass as they enter the zone. Latvia gets it back. 7:54 on the clock. Latvia left side. Latvia trying to drag this in a spinorama pass to center, and Canada picks it off. Nice play, nice play. Luckily, I have time to watch multiple YouTube channels to help me keep up-ish. And we appreciate that, Urban, as we are one of the multiple. 7:34 on the clock, and we're going to have a whistle here. High stick? Oh, Delevka got clipped to the high stick. So one of the Latvian players showing some discomfort here on the bench. Hopefully he's like biting his lip and tongue to draw some blood. Oh, and Gibson, number 2 for Canada, the defenseman. He's going into the box, and you want him on the penalty kill. Bro, there's so much under review. I hope Riley Height makes a big jump this year that can make a decision on Rossi easier or harder. But he's not a center. I mean, he's a winger. Or at least I imagine he's going to be a winger at the NHL level. No blood, but they're checking on his jaw. But no, I hope him and Yurov come in and leave no doubt that they're ready for the pros. Even if Height has to marinate 1 year in the AHL, that's fine, dude. I mean, Ogren's doing it as well, right? And he came from the pros. I think Yurov, I have the highest expectations to be like ready to play and ready to be good. As long as Height like impresses enough and can make the jump to pro, even if they have to keep him a little bit longer than they hope because they see that there's more there than what he showed obviously in camp this year, I'll be happy. But in the WHL, man, he's still just torching. Like there's nothing more he can prove there, which is why I hate that silly rule. I mean, I wish there was some sort of like exemption that some of these guys can apply for, but you know, it is what it is. Oh yeah, and we have Ogren. And there's Hunter Haight. Yup. Dude, the Wild have so many good prospects. It's just like, we got to line up the time and roster space for them. But at least we don't have to rush them, right? Or the Wild don't have to rush them. Elbowing. Okay. So is elbowing up high. You don't see the elbowing call much. That line, bro, was sick. Hell yeah. I watched that. So I was in college, JVD, when that happened, and I was like studying like a madman, and I took the night off to watch that game. And one of the players for the Vancouver Canucks was called up from the minors, invited his whole family to the game, bought tickets for his aunts and uncles who flew in, went out there, fought, got kicked out of the game, never played a second of actual hockey. The Avs gave Blackwood a 5-year extension at $5.25 million a year, too. I think Rossi gets traded this year or a 1-year bridge, then traded. I don't think so. I don't know why they would do that. You developed a center, trade him. I cannot comprehend why the Wild would do that. So I hope that's not the case. 7 minutes on the clock here. 1 minute, 31 seconds for Latvia on the power play. Avs are smoking too much. What a dumb fucking move after proving nothing so far, right? I agree. Avs just can't catch a break with their goaltenders after winning the Stanley Cup. 6:51 on the clock. Wild fans, I mean, they know Darcy well too, although he was a young lad when he was with the Wild. And Latvia scores, no way! No way. 6:42 left. Latvia coming up the right side and they score. Oh, I'm about to cry, boys. I'm about to cry. Oh!
Emotional damage.
Someone's gonna clip this, I know. No fucking way. Right side shot. Oh my God. It was such a nice goal, dude. It wasn't even a shot. It was a fucking pass. It was a fucking cross-ice pass. Cross-ice pass, and there was... The goaltender had no idea. Canada had no idea. I don't even think Latvia thought they could pull something off like that. Oh my God. What the fuck, bro? How did this turn into an actual main event of the evening? You know what I'm saying? This is insane. Latvia ties it, bro. Finland couldn't even fucking tie it. Finland couldn't even tie it. These are the types of game the Canada and US lose at the national level. They love doing this shit. What the fuck, bro? Oh my God. Honestly, I should have rejigged the poll question. Which team is the best dark horse of the tournament? Everyone's saying Czechia. Dude, we're changing the poll question. We're changing the poll question. Or we're adjusting the poll question. 6 minutes and 20 seconds on the... Canada's really pushing now, ladies and gentlemen. Canada on that left side. I'm in disbelief, but honestly, shout out to Latvia. They're playing a hell of a game here, guys. And McKenna cross-checking the Latvian 17-year-old here in the corner, and try not to retaliate is Latvia here, but you can see Canada, they're getting frustrated. Oh, and it looks like they say it might be a hit from behind, and Latvia's going to the box. Oh, here we go. Latvia's been able to kill off both of Canada's power plays, though, guys. All right, let's take a look at the replay. Oh, he turned at the last second, but yeah, I would say that that's boarding. I would say that that's boarding. No bias. He turned at the last second, but I mean, he hit the numbers. He hit the numbers and an elbow to the back of the head there. So, you don't like that if you're rooting for Latvia, but we'll take it if you're rooting for Canada. Oh, the Latvian coach is pissed. And they're saying it's contact to the head, so he should be out for 5 or game in a 5 minute. And honestly, I'm fine with that. But anyways, just a 2-minute power play here. I honestly think that you could have, they could have called that to a headshot, but beggars can't be choosers. Canada on the power play here. 1 minute 56 seconds on the clock. Up the right side. Canada down low. Back to the left blue line. I'm changing the poll question here on the fly. I think you guys will enjoy it. All right. Here's a new poll question. Check it out. And Richie scores with the rebound. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Finally they score on the power play. Bro, it took so long. It took so long. Guess it's a wild PK for Latvia. Dude, Latvia's PKs look so good. Actually looks so good in this game. 2-1. Czechs are beating Canada if they play like this. Latvia is the dark horse. Canada's overrated. They love doing this shit. Holy crap. What a goal from Richie. The one big shot. So honestly, that was a snipe. That was a top corner snipe. That was a beautiful shot by Richie, dude. That was a beautiful shot by Richie. This Latvian goaltender, you can't blame him for that one. He's been on point tonight. 2-1 Canada, baby. 2-1 Canada. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock in this game. Latvia down by 1. And they've been down by 1 pretty much this whole game. So we're kind of right back to square one as 2 goals in the last, 3 minutes? 1 for Latvia, 1 for Canada. Whew. What a shot, though. What a shot. Do you guys remember in the Olympics that one year? I forget who the goaltender was for Latvia, but they only held Canada. It was the Sochi Olympics. So Canada won that one. They beat Sweden in the finals for gold. I think Luongo was in net for the game for Canada, and it was like a 2-0 or 2-1 win for Canada, and it was a very similar game to this. Dog, some Canadian was at the restaurant. Me and the missus were parked at the bar, ordered a Molson, and asked for the Canada game. Let's go. I was going to say, about 10 minutes ago, you probably would have had to call the... I got to tread lightly here on YouTube. Keeping One Alive hotline for that poor guy. 1 minute and 4 seconds after Latvia scored, I believe. Holy crap. And I mean, Latvia shot themselves in the foot there, putting themselves on the PK. And I know their penalty kill has been good most of this game, but when you have a fired up Canada who's playing, back up against the wall. Guys, this is JVD Media's first ever hockey game that he's watched. He's out of the UK, and what a game to watch, dude. I mean, if you're a Canadian, you're like bashing your head up on the desk right now, but my goodness. What a game. What a game. All right, here we go. Puck drop to the right of the Latvian netminder. Latvia wins the faceoff, which again, they've actually been pretty damn good in the faceoff, dog. They're beating Canada in the faceoffs, 34-28. And a shot by Canada. And a follow-up shot here. And that goes up and wide. And another shot by McKenna and a beautiful save by Latvia. Dude, Matteo, the Finnish goaltender who played yesterday, and this goaltender for Latvia, undrafted, dude. Both 18 years old. He's playing in the Q right now, but in the Latvian men's league, Matteo had a 96 save percentage. God, what a crazy game, dude. 5 minutes on the clock, face off to the left of Feldbergs, and Latvia wins the face off, and they come up center of the ice. Backhand pass, try to set up his man on the right. Unable to get a stick on it, and a nice check by Canada. Canada with it now. Rink wide to Cowan. Cowan's going to dump this puck in. Dumping, chasing. Here comes Richie. Richie with a shot, and that doesn't make it to the Latvian netminder. Blocked again by Latvia. How many blocked shots does Latvia have? Is there even that stat here? No, there's not. But man, I want to know how many shots they block, because this will be John Tortorella's favorite team on the planet. Didn't help his mood at all when I started the game. Explained to the missus Canada should wax Latvia like 10 goals. Yep. Just like pretty much like Sweden did to Kazakhstan is what I thought Canada was going to do to Latvia here. But Latvia is making things interesting. But honestly, this makes for a really good tournament. Germany's been playing good. Switzerland's been playing good. Latvia's been playing good. Bro, what more can you ask for? Right? There's less and less of a discrepancy between the teams. It's super cool to see hockey grow in these other nations. 3 minutes and 43 seconds on the clock. Latvia trying to get it in on the left side, but Canada picks their pocket. Canada unable to bring that over the Latvian zone cleanly. And Latvia with a nice hit. They separate Canada from the puck. Battling in the corner now. Nice hit by Canada. Latvia has it, though. They send it up the left, and a bad turnover there by Latvia, and Canada cannot capitalize. Canada Feeds it to Gauthier and Price the shot from the blue line. That goes right and wide of Latvian netminder. Latvia pass back to his defender. Big pass through center ice. Latvia able to bounce the puck into the Canada zone, but unable to hold it, and Canada's going to get a penalty. No way. Let's see this. Gauthier? Oh my God. Latvia's going back on the power play with 3 minutes on the clock. And Gauthier got 2 for hooking. Now, I thought Price was the one who hit him, but Gauthier gets the call for the hook. Honestly, the refs haven't had too many egregious calls here in this game. I would say the Swiss-Slovak game, there wasn't the best reffing. But Gauthier knows what he did there. Gauthier knows what he did there. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Latvia, 1 for 6 on the power play. And they scored on their last one. Schaffer, by the way, is out, Mateo. I don't know if you saw that shoulder right into the net. You're seeing it now on the replay. Holy. What does John Mayer say again? Down to the wire. I wanted water, but I jumped through the fire. What's up, Hoggy from home? This has been a I literally have bitten all the nails off my fingers watching this game, guys. In the breaks, while you guys are watching 9 Mile Brewing ads, I'm literally like, oh, well, this has been a tough one to watch. And Latvia with it. No worries, Hog from home. Hope you had a good dinner. Latvia left side, centering pass and whiffs on it. 2 minutes and 54 seconds on the clock. 1 minute and 51 seconds on the power play. And Dickinson for Canada sends it the length of the ice. And Latvia brings it into the Canada zone. Can they hold it up against the left side? Canada loses the puck in Latvia with a nice pass. Cross ice back to the blue line and a shot. And Latvia scores. It was such a nice goal, too. What is happening? They go 0 for 5 and now 2 for 7. What a passing play, though, folks. What a passing play. Hockey, I ain't reading anything about you texting your friends right now. I'm sorry. Do you not know what the score is, Hockey from home? I'm sorry to read the chat there. Yes, rest in peace, Luca. But Hockey, this is nor the time or place for this conversation right now. Read the room. But yes, rest in peace. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but like, God damn it, Hockey from home. Look at the score. It's Latvia. Oh my God, I'm about to have an aneurysm. Holy crap. I mean, like, I'm like half like stoked that Latvia's playing so well because fucking right, small nation team, but also like, why against Canada, bro? I don't give a fuck about the Wild right now, Hockey from home. 2 minutes and 16 seconds on the clock. But thank you for joining. You joined at a very stressful time, Hoggy from home. I've kept my cool pretty much this entire stream, but oh my God. Left side, Canada, 2 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock here. Latvia, honestly, it's going to be interesting to see how they play this final 2 minutes. Do they just like try to force a shootout? Because I imagine the shootout, they're going to get absolutely cooked. Or do you just go balls to the wall here? No, I'm not. You're not making me mad, Hoggy from home. Just watch the game. 1 minute 43 seconds. And Latvia sends it back into the Canadian zone. I am literally losing my shit right now. If you could only see the sweat marks. Canada fires it down, looking to dump in chase, and they get possession right side. Canada Back to the blue line. Cowan with a shot. Oh, blocked by Latvia. Cowan still has it. Cowan leaves for nobody, but Latvia doesn't get there. And Richie looking for the rebound shot, and he misses. But yeah, I'm not mad at you, Hawk from home. Just like, you jumped in at the craziest moment of this game. 56 seconds on the clock. Canada dumps it in the corner. Canada sends it around the net again. Cowan gets cross-checked. No call by the ref. No call by the ref. Back to the blue line. Shot by Canada. Looking for the rebound. They're whacking away at it. Canada has it. A save by Latvia. 29 seconds. Latvia's out of position. Another shot and a save by the Latvian goaltender. Rebound. Canada can't get it. Behind the net. Backhand. Slot. Shot. Misses the net. Canada still has it. Shot from the blue line. That doesn't get through. 13 seconds on the clock. Canada behind the net. Behind the net. Left side. Top of the circle. Shot. Can't get the rebound. 2, 3. And we are going to overtime. Give this goaltender, I don't care if they're getting a paddle for friggin', and it's a cool indigenous art paddle. Okay, no disrespect. Dude, this guy deserves a $50,000 fucking Swiss watch or some shit. This guy deserves a Rolex. This guy deserves a Rolex. This guy deserves a freaking $50K bonus. This Latvian goaltender is making fucking history right now, ladies and gentlemen. This is absolutely insane. 48 saves, man. And he was clutch in that third. What? Again, I just cannot believe that this is JVD Media's first game that he's ever watching. And this is the freaking game that he gets to watch. Wow. God, this is crazy, man. This is crazy. And Hoppy from so did I say Hoppy from home? Jeez, I'm losing it. State of Hoppy. He's tweeting out. He's tweeting out the Elmo fire, chaos emoji with me. B, yo, what's up, B? Good to see you. I'm glad that you're a hockey fan too, B. This is the craziest shit that I've seen in a long time. I've seen Canada crash out against the United States. I've seen Canada crash out against the Czechs. I have only seen Canada be tested by Latvia at the Olympic level once, bro. And I think they might have scored one on Zach Vucali back in the day, back in like 2014, 15. This is crazy, dude. This is crazy. All right, and here we go. Overtime hockey, ladies and gentlemen. Overtime hockey. And if we get through the 5 minutes, we go to a shootout. Here we go. OT, ladies and gentlemen. 2-2, Canada, Latvia. So 5 minutes followed by a shootout. 10 minutes in the quarterfinals. The Wild are tired. It's been they're riddled with injuries right now. But I mean, most teams right now it's just like, we need the big guns to be held. We need Eck back at the end. We need Eck back so bad, Gunto and Granny. He's such a crucial piece to this team's success. Oh, tied. Jesus Christ. My bad. They're tied. Okay, well then, even better. Because they were down 2, right? Who scored the 2 for them? I literally closed all tabs right now. Toad you so. Fucking told us so. Tied 2-2. Who scored, Guntone Granny? I mean, that's good to hear. Silver lining, Wilder winning, or tied tonight, have come back. I kept my cool until that last 3 minutes. And literally, I'm sweating so much, I probably fried my brain. Oh, okay, here we go. Overtime hockey. God, I'm never going to hear the end of this from all my American friends, bro, if they lose. Oh, this statement has never been true. All right, here we go. Overtime hockey, ladies and gentlemen. 4-on-4 overtime hockey, which honestly probably benefits Canada. Went off Moose. Nice. Love it. I'm glad Moose has been having a pretty good season, all things considered. Big shout out to everybody watching here. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Vote in the poll question. It's a cheeky one, I know. Latvia, well offside. Brodin and Moose couldn't ask for two better guys to add some extra scoring. Especially if the U.S. beat up on Latvia. Dude, I know, yeah. Now Canada has to score 11 against Germany in their next game just to be like, see, U.S., we're not down and out of it just yet. Canada wins the draw. If it gets to a shootout, Canada's going to win. And they should win 4-on-4 with open ice here. But let's see how much... Oh, no, it's 3-on-3. My bad. Jeez. Why did I think it was 4-on-4? I forgot they adopted what the NHL did. Yeah, there's a lot of ice here then. Because that's new they adopted 3-on-3. Because it used to be 4-on-4. And a nice move by Canada. Backhand. Rebound blocked, but the goaltender is down, and Latvia races to it on that right side. Latvia up the left. Not quite a 2-on-1. And Latvia's going to go for a quick change. No room to change here, boys. No room to change here. 2-on-1 for Latvia as they plug up that lane. Here comes Canada up that left side. Canada behind the net. Canada in the slot. Shot. Nice save by Latvia. They knocked that back down, but Canada has it behind the net. Latvia now sends it to the right side. Canada back. He's going to send it to the blue line here. Oh, and no, and Latvia is able to poke that out of bounds, and Latvia is able to get a change. Both teams are going to change here. 3 minutes and 8 seconds on the clock. Right side with speed. McKenna with a shot and a beautiful save. A glove save as he scoops that up. I'm telling you, dude, even if Latvia loses, which please, give Leonards Feldbergs player of the game. Give him a $50K bonus. Give him a freaking Rolex. None of the Swiss Army or Swiss watch crap. Give him a freaking Rolex, bro. Could you imagine, like, people go into this game thinking that it was going to be a blowout here at the Canadian Tire Center, and this is the game that they get? What is up, Andrew? How crazy has this game been, dude? How crazy has this game been? Andrew, fellow Canadian hockey fan as well. Face off to the left of the Latvian goaltender. Back to the blue line for Canada. Right side. McKenna weaving. McKenna, can he be the savior? McKenna doesn't get a shot off. Latvia sticking to the Canadians like glue. Latvia jerseys are... Latvia and Kazakhstan jerseys are my two favorites, I think. It's insane. Latvia unable to capitalize on this, and Canada with a shot, and Latvia with another save. With another save. Bro, who is Leonards Feldsberg? Who is this guy? Who is this guy? This is one oh my God. I mean, I can't say I've never seen something like this, but like this goalie, not that was like a crazy save, but like he's just so dialed. He's so dialed. I love how all the Latvians are going up to him, like giving him a pat, like every save he makes. Keep his confidence up. Keep his confidence up. 2 minutes and 41 seconds on the clock. Canada wins the faceoff. Yeah, punching above their weight is an understatement. Gord Miller. And a shot for Canada, and another save by Feldsberg. And again, 2 minutes and 29 seconds, man. I know anything can happen in this game and anything can happen in the shootout, but I highly doubt Latvia is going to take Canada in the shootout here. That baby goalie is doing great. Yeah, so he played a full season of pro in the Latvian men's league last year, Gunton Granny, and has played half a season in the QMJHL this year in his first year in North America. I think he just turned 18. Bonk has it. Right side for Canada. Dropping it off. Canada skating here. This is good. They're keeping Latvia moving, and Canada going in for the kill, and Latvia picks their pocket. Now Latvia's going for a little bit of a skate. Nice pass up center. Latvia has it. Looking for a shot, and they shoot. Oh, and a rebound. Unable to control it. Latvia has it, though. Back at the blue line. They're going to reset. Oh, unable to get that pass or shot off in Canada. Here we go. Jaeger comes up. Cowan on his right behind him. Back to the blue line. Cowan trying to weave his way through the Latvian player, and he did, but unable to get that backhand off. 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock, and a shot that goes high and wide. Latvia with it. Canada changing. Latvia changing. Almost stumbled there was Latvia, and Canada probably would have taken advantage of that, but here we go. Latvia doesn't like what they see. He's going to turn back. Here we go. Latvia enters again. Left side with some speed and a backhand. And the goalie didn't know where that was. Latvia looking for the rebound. Canada has it behind the net. Falling is Latvia. Latvia still has it. Trying to find the open man. Where is he, though? Where's the third player? Oh, and sends a shot in front. Unable to get the rebound is Latvia. I guess that third player's hanging back as he should. This team is quick. Canada has it. 47 seconds. Another rush here. Too many men on the ice for who? How do you have too many men on the ice? There's 3 freaking guys out there. Who? Oh my God. Canada. Oh my God. Canada, too many men on the ice. Too many men on the ice for Canada. 40 seconds left, and Latvia is going to have a power play. What the fuck, bro? Are you kidding me? 4-on-3 now. Latvia is going on the power play in the final second. And McKenna's serving it. I do think this is a rule the NHL needs to adopt. Oh, so they're asking if McKenna serves it, can he still participate in the shootout? The not being able to shoot if you are in the box at the end of it too. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so they're sending Baudouin in there now. That's smart. I love how the coach didn't even know the fucking rules. We're on life support. Mateo, it's a weird thing because, like, I'm Canadian. Obviously, I want my Canadian boys to win. But, like, the fact that Latvia is doing this right now is amazing for that program. Nothing short of spectacular. 40 seconds on the clock. Canada won the faceoff and forced it out of the zone. Here comes Latvia, though, through center. Latvia, left side. He's going to have to drop it back. No, he sends it around the boards. Another around the boards again, deep in the corner. Right side. Slot. And there's that tic-tac-toe playing. And a crease violation against Latvia, and we're going to even things up. Wait, oh, no, it's just a whistle. Oh, I thought it was going to be a... Yeah, what the fuck was that whistle? Yeah, I don't know about that. And again, I can't believe I'm defending Latvia right now, but like, I don't agree. They should have blown that down. That's ridiculous. This is unreal. Never mind. Hit the like button. That is a soft goalie interference. Oh, they didn't call interference. They just blowed the whistle. Like, there wasn't an actual call on the play. I don't know why he blew the whistle. IIHF refs are going to be the death of me, I swear to God. And so is this Latvian team. And a one-timer shot. 10 seconds on the clock. Latvia still has it. One more shot here from Latvia. 7 seconds. Outside the circle. Shot in the slot. That goes up and wide. And we're going to have one more freaking face-off. Hoppy saying Latvia was moving that puck when the interference happened. Oh, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. Shout out to everybody watching right now. 3 seconds. Latvia needs the face-off. They win the face-off, but to nobody, and we are going to a shootout. If you would have told me this morning Canada was going to a fucking shootout against Latvia, I would have laughed in your face. The Wild win in OT. Hey, well, that's good. That's good. I'm pretty worried about them trying to score on this Latvian goalie. Dude, Kenny Bigums. How crazy is this game? Holy shit, just came back from my shower. This Latvian goalie has been dialed, Patty the Fatty, but like, what was the first goal that Canada scored was a one-on goalie, beautiful backhand, right? That he already, like, if anything, if they're smart, they'll fake forehand again and go backhand. Not gonna lie, I just got here, bro. Kenny, I'm pretty sure Canada was like minus like 2,000 plus to win this game. And like by a big margin too. Like, I'm surprised it's not 10-0 Canada right now. As you can see me freaking crashing out here. I am, oh, that's one way to describe it. That's one way to describe it. I'm about to have a freaking aneurysm, but I mean, so many mixed feelings right now. So many mixed feelings. Because, like, it's so cool to see this Latvian program take on the juggernaut of the tournament and play so well against them. Latvia got that Bovada money. Latvia was plus 4,000. 37 people watching. Is that the record? I'm not sure. I don't really keep tabs, dude. But shout out to everybody watching. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Vote in the poll question. I know it's cheeky. We changed it once Latvia tied the game. Czechia actually won the poll question with 40%. Watching from Munich. Yo, what's up, LV Hockey Mom? Thank you so much for watching. Hey, if you don't mind, come over to YouTube and join us at the Sota Pod on YouTube. We're really trying to grow the YouTube channel more than X or Facebook. So we're streaming to Facebook and X and / Twitter to say, come over to YouTube and join our great community here. But shout out to LV Hockey Mom watching from Munich. And I mean, win or lose now, Latvia, I mean, they have, as a program, they have so much to, I guess, just to be proud of. Riley Height, 100 tucks in his WHL career. Let's go. Oh, Greg Grumble died? No way. Oh, that's there's a boxer who's only 20 or 35 years of age today, died too, Guntone Granny, literally 6 days after he won a boxing championship. So rest in peace, guys. Rest in peace. That's sad to hear. Watching from Ottawa. Cancer. Oh, that's fuck cancer, guys. All right, here we go, guys. They're just Zamboning that one lane. All right. Are they even going to Zamboni this shit? Oh, they're not even Zamboning this shit. All right. That's okay. Latvia saved themselves from relegation tonight with this performance. Bye-bye, Kazakhstan. We'll see you, I guess, when it goes to Europe next, because we'll probably have, Austria come up in Minnesota? Here we go. Latvia, the first shooter. And Latvia tries to go backhand themselves, and a nice save for Canada. Yeah, dude, in overtime, let's go. That's what Guntone Granny just said. Shout to Brodeen. Shout out to Moose. And Faber for the win. Here we go, Canada. Shout out to Brock Faber too. And Latvia stays with it, and Canada can't score either. And here comes Latvia for their second shot. Latvia tries to go glove side, and a nice save for Canada. Beautiful save for Ivankovic. Against Ivankovic, the youngest goaltender to ever play in the World Juniors for Canada. The first 17-year-old that they've iced since 1998, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Canada, left side, slow, and a shot from Canada. They tried to go 5-hole and a save from freaking Felsberg. I'll definitely check out the highlights of the game after this. Bro, who is this goalie? Who the fuck is this goalie? Here comes Latvia on the third attempt. They got 5, ladies and gentlemen. Latvia with a shot, and that goes wide. I'm not sure if Ivan Kovic got a piece of that or not. Yo, creepy colors. You should have seen me crash out the last freaking 5 minutes, bro. This is one of the craziest things I've ever seen. At least the wild one. And, oh, a stick check. At least threatened with the stick check. Bro, like, oh, what a save. This is one of those things where, like, as a Canadian, I'm, like, freaking out. And I'm not happy. But also, like, as someone who just wants to see the game grow and who loves rooting for, like, some of the, you know, the underdogs, like, it's like, holy fuck, Latvia, bro. Got a goalie game. That's true. Latvia comes in and tries to go back, and what a save! What a save! What a save for Canada! What a save for Canada! Oh my God, on the fourth shot by Latvia, that was an insane backhand save. Ow! He flashed the leather, Marc-Andre Fleury style. Here comes Cowan. Going Patty Kane, low and slow. Latvia freaking saved it. Cowan is an idiot. Like, what was that? What was that? You ain't Patty Kane, bro. He was trying to go 5-hole. Dude, this goalie will not let anything through the 5-hole. Here comes 5th shot, ladies and gentlemen, before like sudden death, and a shot, and it goes wide. Missed the net. The last shooter for Latvia missed the net. It all comes down to Canada here. Canada can win the game with this shot, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he tried to. I know what he was doing. He saw that corner open. Here comes Canada's last shooter. Oh, and a save by Felsberg. We're going to... Wait, did they just do up to 10 now? I thought it was just like next goal wins after this. Extra shots. Bro, I just thought it was next goal wins like NHL, but we're going 5 extra shots to determine this. Oh my God, this is crazy, dude. This is crazy. I gotta stand up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. All right, here we go. 6th shot for Canada. Richie. Oh, he whiffs on it. He whiffs on it. Richie freaking whiffs on it. Oh my God, guys. I'm like pacing right now. All right, here we go. Okay, no, it is a chance for them to win it here. And he shoots and makes the stop with the pad. Okay, so it is sudden death. It is sudden death. Shots. Free hockey between Latvia and Canada in this economy? That was his trick shot. So here we go. Canada's a chance to win it again. Canada's a chance to win it again here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Please don't tell me that my internet just froze. Check, 1, 2. Can you guys just still hear me? What's going on? Oh, no. Oh, no. Everything just froze on my end. Everything just froze on my end. What happened, chat? What happened? No fucking way. No fucking way. Everything just froze. Everything just froze. I literally have to restart my Google. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is the worst. This is the worst. Sorry, guys. One sec. I'm literally refreshing it. I'm watching on NHL Network. But everything just froze. My bad, guys. My bad. And Latvia scores. I literally fire back up and see Latvia score. No fucking way. It literally froze at the worst fucking time, too. Wow. This is probably the biggest upset in Canadian hockey history, ladies and gentlemen. I thought everything froze here. Okay, I'm looking at the replay right now. Oh, what a shot. What a shot by Latvia. And redemption too, because he's the one who missed the net. He's the one who missed the net before. That was a rocket. What a shot. What a shot to win the game. You know what? I'm going to cry myself to sleep. I got to give a standing O. This is one of the biggest upsets in Canadian hockey history, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the goaltender, man. This is crazy. Yo, shout out to Hot Takes with a $4 super sticker. Next time. Thank you so much. You did not have to do that. Shout out to Hot Takes. He donated $14 on the last stream. Charlie, come join us on YouTube. Oh my God, I can't believe they won. Yo, you got to give goalie player of the game. You got to give goalie player of the game. Yo, Hot Takes, thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Dude, give him the silver. Mateo, I don't give a single fuck right now. Not even an iota of a fuck, Mateo. Scriptwriter deserves a raise. They're cooking. This goalie is undrafted first year in the QMJHL, ladies and gentlemen. His stock just went up. His stock just went up. This is the biggest upset in Canadian hockey history. Dude, I mean, I'm going to clap for this goaltender again. If it was any other team, I'd be lighting fireworks right now, popping champagne bottles for Latvia. Instead, I'm going to cry myself to sleep, ladies and gentlemen. It's a good thing I didn't bet on the Canadians to win. Why would you? They're the favorite, but still. Here's a new canoe paddle. It is pretty cool. I mean, I wish they would just give them a 50 grand fucking Rolex at this point, but it is cool. They every paddle has custom indigenous art on it, which is actually pretty cool. I watched the whole feature on it on TSN earlier. It was actually pretty sweet. I've seen enough of the Avs. Should take him in the third next year. Well, that was poorly timed. Canada acting like they just lost the whole tournament. They just lost to Latvia. They basically lost the whole tournament. Canada was minus 4,000. Feldsberg gets player of the game. Well deserved. Well deserved. He was outstanding. He was outstanding. And they're going to play for the first time in the World Juniors. Latvia gets to play their national anthem in front of the Canadian crowd. Or sorry, yeah, Latvia was plus 400. My bad. Dude, this is crazy. The Latvian national anthem is being played at the Canadian Tire Center right now. This is so crazy, dude. Like, I'm happy for these young men. I'm happy for the program, and I'm pumped for this goaltender, man. But holy fuck, as a Canadian right now, this is embarrassing. Embarrassing. Here I was saying, oh, Canada, they probably iced a better team than last year. No, they didn't just go skill, skill, skill. They actually tried to build a team. Yeah, a team that can't fucking win against Latvia, bro. In the shootout, no less. Monster upset. Gordon Miller is not even putting it lightly. This is the biggest upset in Canadian hockey history. Oh, wow. They got goalied by an unknown, by a fucking QMJHL goalie of all things. Fucking rights. Bring scores next time. USA, Latvia, USA. It was a great game. No, it was a great game. And you know what's crazy, Gun Tone Granny? The first game of the day, Switzerland, Slovakia. And this one, Canada versus Latvia, 2 best games of the day. Don't worry, he's known now. Yes, hit the like, everybody. Okay, we got to go over the box score for this one, guys. We got to go over the box score and the stats for this one. All right, 50 shots for Canada, 21 for Latvia. Latvia did very well in the faceoff dot, 36-29. Latvia got 2 power play goals. Canada only 1. Canada went 1 for 5. Latvia went 2 for 7. And in the freaking shootout, the man who whiffed on the puck, who missed the net in his first shootout attempt, ends up winning the game. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow. All right, let's bring up the box score for this one, guys. Let's bring up the box score for this one. Andrew B., how crazy was that, dude? The biggest up. I'll tell you one thing. Canada's never starting a 17-year-old goalie again. Bad juju, bro. Bad juju. First time since 1998. Bringing in a 17-year-old goalie only for him to freaking lose in the shot. Mind you, that was a rocket shot. There's pretty much nothing he could do there. But again, shout out to Leonard Feldsberg, dude. This guy is unreal. A lot of penalties in this game, as you saw. 5 for Latvia, 7 for Canada. Jet Luchenko opened up the scoring. Beautiful faking the forehand, then went backhand, and then penalties. Up until late in the game where Eriks Matejko scores. Let's take a look at this guy. So he wears an A for the team. Okay, so he's actually signed by the Washington Capitals right now. He's signed by the Washington Capitals. 3rd round pick in this last year's draft. Went back to the QMJHL this year. 19 points, 14 goals in 23 games. So he's a goal scorer, and he did just that. Callum Ritchie with the goal for Canada, and then Petrius Boulans to make it 2-2 on the power play. Let's take a look at his contributions. So he plays in the QMJHL as well. A lot of Latvian players play in the Q. Undrafted, 19 years of age, 16 points in 29 games, only 2 goals, 14 assists. So he's the one setting up, or he's a defenseman. Okay, he's a defenseman. So sweet, him's the defenseman scoring for Latvia. And then number 9 for Latvia. Who the hell was number 9? They're not showing it on here. Let me see the game summary. Who is number 9 again, boys? Okay, no, that was Eric's. Duh, it says right there. Wow. What a game. What a game, guys. Yo, Eric Watts, come join us on YouTube if you don't mind, sir. Come join us on YouTube if you don't mind. Is there a team in the tournament that the Canadian media and sports announcers think is more entitled than Canadian team? Hope they learn a little humility. I don't think it has anything to do with that. They were the dude. Latvia was plus 4,000, bro. Latvia was plus 4,000. Eric, dial it back a bit, bro. You thought that it was going to be a 10-0 win for Canada too. Let's not get crazy here and pretend that you thought this was going to happen. I'm speechless. It was unbelievable, dude. Shout out to the Latvian goalie. Shout out to the Latvian team. Eric thought he was coming in here to jab, but he kind of just made himself look a little foolish, I think. But he can redeem himself in the YouTube chat. Unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable. All right, let's take a look at the games coming up tomorrow. Only 2 games tomorrow, and then there's 4 on Sunday. So tomorrow, this tired Latvian team is going to play the Americans. So I imagine the Americans are probably going to stomp them, just like Canada should have here. And the Czechs are playing Kazakhstan. So I imagine the Czechs are going to probably run up the score. I would imagine 5-1, 5-2 at most. And the US versus Latvia, I mean, they should beat them, dude. They should beat them. I highly doubt Latvia is going to ice this same goaltender. I mean, they might, but like, I mean, how can this guy even regain the water weight that he lost in this game overnight? We shall see. We shall see. But anyways, excited to see the Czechs play again tomorrow. And obviously, it's great to watch the Americans. They had a great first game. Sunday, that's the big day. US Finland. That's one to circle. And honestly, the way that Switzerland's been playing, hot glove. The way that Switzerland's been playing, this should be a very interesting game. I could see an upset in this one too. I mean, Switzerland almost beat Slovakia. And then we have one of the best games in the tournament. One of the best games in the tournament every single year. Slovaks versus Czech, man. So I mean, honestly, this Sunday is crazy. And Germany's been playing. Sunday might be one of the best days so far, given how this tournament's played out. Germany showed that they ain't no fucking joke in Canada now. If Germany watching this game is like, oh shit, if Latvia can beat Canada, we can beat Canada. So this is a huge game for Germany. This is one of the best rivalries in international hockey. Finland's been kind of a disappointment despite them winning their last game, but it'll be interesting to see how they play the Americans. And yeah, Switzerland's been awesome as well. So Sunday is going to be great. All right, guys, I don't know how much streaming I'll be able to do tomorrow because I have to work on site tomorrow. So I will be away from my computer most of the day. Sunday, I have some other commitments, so I'm not sure how much I'm going to stream Sunday until the evening. So likely Sunday night I'll stream either the Czech-Slovak game or probably just the Canada and Germany game, to be honest. But we'll definitely have our eyes on all these games. And if anybody who is working with us here at the Sota Pod, anybody wants to cover any of those games, just let me know. I'll send a message out to you guys as well. They're going to send in the US to clean up Canada's mess. The Faber goal was sweet. I'll have to check it out. I destroyed my couch with my stress. Andrew, I think I sweat as much as that Latvian goalie with how much I stress. But again, you got to give props. You got to give credit where credit is due. That was one of the biggest upsets in Canadian hockey history of all time. And honestly, I would rather it be Latvia than friggin', I don't know, Germany, then freaking the Swiss, then freaking Austria. Sorry, JVD Media, but the UK. Oh, Andrew, it was a Latvia looked awesome. Shout to JVD, his first ever hockey game, and it was this game. Shout to Scott Young. Shout to JVD again with all the love here. Appreciate you. And shout to Hot Takes again. You did not have to do this, brother. With the $14 in the last stream and the $4 in this one. Better luck next time. Canada might commit war crimes against Germany. They might exercise some demons. That was nuts, bro. That was nuts. I would say it was an honor to cover this game if I wasn't a Canadian or if I wasn't born in Canada. I would say it was an honor. Let's see who leads the poll question. Oh, Latvia leads the poll question. Smash that like button if you guys haven't already. I'm going to go cry myself to sleep. I don't even think I'll be able to get through the new Squid Games. What a great day of hockey. This is the greatest tournament in sports. For every one of you who doubt me saying that, this is the greatest tournament in all of sports. And this is fucking why, man. Because anything can happen. Hey, sounds good, Andrew. I'll be streaming on City Life. And I'll be streaming on this channel, fights and hockey games. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Thank you to everybody who donated. And thank you to everyone who supports this channel. Road to 2,000 subs. Can we make it by the end of this tournament? I mean, it's a possibility. We're at 1,800 now, 200 away. I think we can do it. Road to 2,000 subs, especially if the U.S. takes the gold medal in this one, which, I dropped a little money on them. So at this point, I'm not jumping off the Canadian train yet. It's just one game. It's just one. Finland's also 1-1 right now. So we'll see. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it here. We're going to hang up the skates. I got to get up early for work. So we will be back Not tomorrow, but on Sunday for at least one game. Join me on my second channel, the City Life Project. Tomorrow, I posted my full schedule. Let's see if I can bring it up for you. I'll just show you guys quick. So if you guys are into combat sports, or if you dig my vibe and want to drop in those streams, I mean, shoot, even Gunto and Granny jumps in the City Life streams every now and then and says what's up, and I really appreciate that. We just hit 14,000 subscribers on the City Life channel as well, so big shout out to you guys. I posted my streaming schedule. I'm literally going to be up at 4:30 a.m. Eastern to watch some Black Combat 13. Tomorrow, also Fury Grappling in the evening. Road FC tomorrow. Octagon. I'm not going to be doing all of this card because I have a commitment. And then Ryzen. 13 hours of Japanese combat sports will be live there as well. How can you not be romantic about the World Junior Championship? It's the greatest tournament in sports. It's the greatest tournament in sports. As always, check out the Sota Pod. We really appreciate all the support on this channel. We've posted daily videos. Shout out to Mateo, one of our editors our lead editor on the channel. Posted this video today. And if you want to see us sit down with some of the U.S. players who are on this U.S. team, Brody Ziemer, as well as Oliver Moore, you can check this interview out. Guntone Granny, she commented on it. She can vouch for it. Back tomorrow on City Life. Back on Sunday here on the Sota Pod. Appreciate you guys. Smash that like button and subscribe. And we will see you on the next one. Peace. I'm out of here. Holy fuck, Latvia. I hope the boys can't even celebrate because I have to play against the States tomorrow. But I don't know. Biggest upset in Canadian history. Biggest upset in Canadian hockey history. Smash that like button and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.